like him and his brother are are sort of a duo, but his brother is kind of like lazy. He has two brothers.
They're older?
Yeah, the older brother is Siesta City. He's like the main vocalist, singer, lyricist, but he kind of got lazy and has been slacking. Like he can really like sing and shit,
He just doesn't put. He's not trying to pursue it, pretty much.
Yeah, he kind of just. I don't want to say he gave up, but like he just.
The effort, it's
like,
not as much as it
No,
needs
he's
to
not
be.
inspired.
Yeah, his mentality, not to offend him, but he's thinking like we're back in the old days where like you can just go to any street
Radio
corner.
station and
Yeah,
some
just
shit.
play a few songs on your guitar. You think it's gonna be like that, but now rap is pretty much the future now.
A lot of people have that with any, not even just with music, with anything they're trying to do. That old mentality of just, I need to find.
Here, Andrew, can you scoot over a little
I
bit?
need to find. I have to find someone that works at a
There you go.
radio station.
Yeah.
Or something. Like that shit is done with that. Scoot the shit up.
Because he can like really sing and play his guitar. You know what I'm saying?
Got the Joe Budden podcast set up.
Yeah. All right, so we're gonna jump in.
This is Ebro. No, Ebro in the Breakfast Club.
Ebro in the morning.
Godcast 14.
Fuck Ebro.
We're here at Houston's Art Club. Christopher Lara here with two. Here with Andrew.
What's up?
And I like that like the YouTube doesn't match with the podcast. You know?
real?
Yeah, because like I started the YouTube before we started the podcast. You know? So it's like
Oh yeah.
there's
so
like
it's at the same time, sort of.
well, exactly. Like the YouTube will either catch something the podcast don't, or the podcast might catch something the YouTube doesn't. You know what I mean?
Whoa.
So like if you listen to both, they're gonna be a little different. You know what I mean?
Crazy.
Like the YouTube has you talking about the guitarist. So far, the podcast doesn't. You know?
So if you wanted, you could sync it up a little, but it'll have like a little extra,
Yeah.
extra tidbits on the YouTube and shit.
Yeah. Makes people go to both.
Oh,
That's what's
it's
up.
like.
So Andrew, you were talking about your homie who.
Yeah, sure. Check out my boy at Sherbert the Destroyer. Link will be in the description.
For sure. No, yeah, send it to me and it's in there, bro.
I like the ice cream.
Yeah,
Hell yeah.
like the ice cream. Producer, one-man band. You can't beat him. Vision on another level. Just check out his SoundCloud. He's got three to four good produced songs. Like he can make bangers for days.
Yeah.
Like he could just but he's not focused on bangers. He wants to make art.
Yeah.
Like
Completed songs.
Grandier songs,
Yeah.
Grandier production.
Yeah.
Something like the My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy.
Yeah, I feel you. Because it's not hard to get girls to twerk. You know, it's
Yeah.
not that hard, but a completed song like
Yes.
that, it's a masterpiece.
Fully mixed and mastered. He
Yeah.
does everything on his own.
That's what's up.
Best guitar player in all of Southwest A-Leaf. Suck my dick.
Hey, he said it.
Suck my
He
dick.
said it.
Here.
Like,
Do y'all want to drop y'all's ats before we get started?
Well, we can do that.
sure.
It's your boy Two. My ad is at Two Get Her High. TWOGETHERHIGH. Scat.
And that's for all of them, right?
That's for everything. That's across all
IG.
socials.
You can find me on Instagram at Andrew Wins IG, literally, and the win is spelled Nguyen with an S because it's Andrew Wins IG for Instagram, and then my Snap and my Twitter is all in the bio. Personal blogger, I post everything hypebeast, anime, just whatever nerds,
Cool shit.
culture stuff, hypebeast culture stuff,
Right now you're talking about your IG, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was thinking about that. Right when you said anime, I was thinking about your IG.
Like everything cool, everything nerd. I
seen that Pokemon shit on there. My son Gengar.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that shit was lit.
And
you fuck with anime?
Somewhat. I can't say I know too much about it, but I know enough to
I feel
have a
like
convo.
I feel
Yeah, I
like
feel you.
anime has become more of an accepted thing now.
It is.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Hell yeah.
For sure.
I think the reason why is because being yourself is more accepted now.
Yeah.
Before shit like that, people would not get beat up, but they'd
Take
have their
them
own
judge.
niche for
Yeah,
that. Yeah,
judge.
judge. Now, being yourself, because of social media, and that's pretty much how people are getting on, is just being themselves. So
Yeah.
all of that kind of niche audience type of stuff is becoming mainstream now.
Yeah, I think we talked about that last time, like the cycle of like someone being themselves and then
Yeah.
someone being popular, copying the person being
Being
themselves.
themselves.
And then
Yeah.
the person being themselves, what they're doing becomes mainstream.
Yeah.
Why?
Yeah.
Because the popular kids are like
Yeah.
catching on to
Yeah.
it,
It's
Yeah,
like
fact.
some kids nowadays they get into anime, they only stick with that 13 episodes season by season.
Yeah.
But when like for me, I was born in '97, so I'm a somewhat of a '90s kid. So I've seen like all the old animes, the OG
Yeah.
Yu Yu Hakusho, Inuyasha. Like one season would just be 50 episodes,
Yeah.
and
That's how like Naruto was, right?
Yeah,
Like 50
we got like
50 episode seasons.
something like that. Or I'm pretty sure they just kept doing episodes and episodes, and when they started doing the streaming, they're like, "What's season one?" They're like,
Yeah.
Oh,
They didn't know
okay,
what the
okay.
fuck was.
like,
Yeah.
okay, we're just gonna give you 50 episodes. That's their season one. They probably didn't know what they were doing. They were just doing
There's
stuff.
creating content. They weren't worried about. Oh, this is gonna be season one.
They weren't thinking about like of a marketing plan.
Yeah,
or
It was
anything.
just like, let's get this shit out.
Because you know
Yeah.
how in like anime there's different arcs, right? For all we know, that one arc is just worth 10 episodes, while another arc is like hella long. you
Yeah.
know?
Have you seen Black Clover?
I've actually heard of it. To be honest, like the voice actor for the main character is so annoying. When he,
Asta?
when he screams, it's like, what?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everyone says that because one of my friends is dating a girl who likes anime, and my friend doesn't know anime at all.
Oh man.
And like, but he hangs out with us.
So that's his reference. Is just the
okay,
annoying
yeah.
voice.
Well, no. My friend, because me and my brother, we like Black Clover, so we're
Okay.
watching it all the time. We
Yeah.
have like all the episodes saved and shit. So when he comes over, we'll end up watching it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So like he brings up like, oh, I've seen Black Clover, and then like the girl and like her homies are like, no, we don't fuck with Black Clover. We don't fuck with the boys and shit.
That's crazy.
Yeah, but I was like, hey, bro, it's all good. I was like, do you really like it? Then that's all that fucking matters, you know?
Yeah, that's what's
But there's one that I guess I don't like. I already knew that. I already knew this manga was the hype was gonna be legit hype. I remember my friends were like, "Oh, you gotta watch the anime," and I guessed it on the spot. One Punch Man.
Oh hell yeah.
Everyone I already like the moment I heard about it, I'm like, this could be something, and it became something.
Did you hear about how it started?
Honestly, no, I never watched a single episode. I did not board the hype train. Honestly.
Oh really?
I
Okay.
knew it was gonna be something, but
So-
it never came.
I don't know if he had a different job but he wasn't like an anime artist guy, but he liked anime and he made a story and he would post them on Twitter,
Oh wow.
and he got so popping on Twitter that they gave him a show.
This
This is
like,
early
this,
ages of Twitter. Had to be.
This was
This actually is not. That's not that long
this
ago.
was the author of One Punch Man.
Author, yeah.
Whoa.
That's crazy.
Yeah, the author and writer. He would post. I think he would just post the like a page like of a manga,
Yeah.
and then
Oh.
people, yeah, and then people would fuck with like the little storyline he had,
Yeah.
and then every once in a while he would just post it, and people like he started.
They started looking forward to it.
Exactly. Basically, he did an online comic book
Whoa,
on Twitter
dang.
through Twitter. Yeah,
That's
yeah.
crazy.
So he would only post it on Twitter, and people would retweet it. Got popping.
Oh,
got his own show.
dang.
It's so crazy how the power of Twitter.
For
Like
real.
people are getting shows like
Yeah.
fucking
Twitter
Jesus
is
and Mero
culture,
and
honestly.
shit. Like,
Hell yeah.
Twitter is culture.
It
I
is.
tell my friends that
It
Twitter is culture.
If you had to pick IG or Twitter, which one would it be?
it depends, like,
Ooh.
cause I boarded the IG train real not late. I had an IG when it started, but I never really used to fuck with it. I was Twitter since like Twitter started and shit.
Yeah.
Since the Echo phone app for fucking
Oh.
Twitter back in the day, where it was just but
Here's a fun story about Twitter. The algorithm for Twitter was invented way before like cell phone, like
What?
like
the heck?
iPhones, like smartphones and
oh,
shit.
okay.
The algorithm, you know Jack Dorsey, the guy who made Twitter?
His name sounds familiar, but I don't. I
Okay,
can't say I
Jack
know.
Dorsey, he's the dude that made Twitter. He's a fucking genius, like an algorithm genius.
Mhm.
The algorithm he wrote, ambulances and 911, they used it
Wow.
because it was like a geolocation type thing, you know?
Oh, okay.
And so like an ambulance, with his algorithm, ambulances could be like, oh, that ambulance, go get him, you're closer. And then whenever smartphones came out, he used that same algorithm to make Twitter.
Oh, it connects.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh
that's
my
crazy.
god.
And-
I'm like, just thinking about that shit is making my head hurt.
Yeah.
Especially like with
It's
smart people, like I
And he knew he knew
what he was doing.
Yeah,
He
exactly.
was onto something.
No. He knew he knew he wanted to make Twitter.
Oh.
He knew
okay.
what he wanted to do with that algorithm. It's just that the
Yeah.
technology wasn't there yet.
Yo.
So he had to wait for like Steve Jobs to make the iPhone.
Oh.
And whenever Steve Jobs did that, it was applicable. You know,
Twitter-
they could use
okay,
it. I'm a post. I can like make my company now.
Did he sell it or does he still own it?
He still owns it. He
Yeah,
still
I'm
owns
gonna
it.
say good.
Or if he doesn't still own it, he definitely sold like a piece of it to like a big
But
company.
he is like the majority owner.
Yeah,
Still.
yeah.
Wow.
He bought Vine.
Oh.
Yeah.
Man, Vine was so cool.
Yeah.
I remember it was like just 5 seconds. You did all that.
Yeah.
I was late to Vine. I
And
never
then,
really had one.
and then people started like trying to like ease in, do it with 6 seconds. I'm like,
Yeah.
But some of those 6 seconds were really good.
Yeah, I don't know how he got his money after Twitter. If he sold a piece of it or Twitter just made him money, but with that Twitter money, he bought Vine. Yeah. But I mean, I guess now we can look back and say it was a bad investment. You know. It
I was
went
gonna say,
down.
I thought he was the one that bought them. Well, no, they went out of business actually. No one bought them out.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
Because that's the thing. It's like now all the Vine stars are big stars on IG.
Yeah. And YouTube and
Oh,
all
yeah,
that.
YouTube too.
But like Vine was a failure, but that dude is making government money. You know, like
True.
ambulances and police are still using his algorithm.
that's
Like the
crazy.
government, you know, he's got a government
Bro,
paycheck. He's set.
Especially like especially for someone to have that mindset to know how just to make an algorithm and algorithm and it works. It's
Mhm.
like crazy. Like
And for him to have that insight to be like, we can use this for social media. I just have to wait for phones to be able to handle my
dang
my
bro.
technology. You
like
know?
he was ahead of his time, and that's
Bro,
wild.
he wrote that algorithm for the ambulances. He wrote that when he was like in middle school, high school.
You lying? No way.
I promise you. I promise you. He was young as hell. Jack Dorsey, it is in his 30s. I'll look it up.
I don't even.
Man, it's like whoa.
I don't even know how to begin to
Just-
even.
Think of something just to think of something on another level that you know is gonna work, but the fact that you have to wait for it must have sucked for him too. Like if he knew it was gonna work and he had to wait, it must have like
Yeah, wow, 76.
1976. So what? He's what? 40?
30. No, yeah, like maybe like 40, 42. 41. He would be
Hold on,
42 this
hold on.
year.
41.
this just in. My boy Sherbert just gave me a new beat, or he's working on. Y'all want to listen to it?
Yeah, bro. You want to put it, or we can listen to it.
Right.
His net worth is 5.1 billion.
Does he have anything to do with Bitcoin?
Yo, Bitcoin. That is
well,
dang.
it's I don't. I mean, he might have invested in Bitcoin,
Yeah.
but Bitcoin was invented by Satoshi Terakami.
Oh, okay. But like that guy, like no one really knows who he really is or some
Exactly,
shit.
exactly. What people think is that it's a group of people.
Yeah, that's what I was. It has to be. It
Yeah.
can't just be one guy.
I don't know. Have you seen I think I have it. The Satoshi his newsletter.
Nah.
The newsletter that started Bitcoin.
I seen like a documentary on it, but
Yeah,
I wasn't really invested.
I have it.
I was thinking it has to be a collective, kind of like how F Society is for Mr. Robot.
Oh,
Yeah,
It has to be something like that.
yeah. This is it. It has his name on it and everything.
I think this might be what they should. Yep,
There you go, Satoshi Nakamoto.
if that's what they showed.
So like this is what is it a 9-page thesis
Mhm.
on like how like open network for money would work,
Yeah.
you know?
Whoa, it's crazy.
And like the reason why I say it could be one person, a 9-page thesis, one person could do it.
Yeah,
You know what I
true.
mean?
I feel like it might have started as one person,
Yeah.
but shit, you never know. We got some super geniuses out here, so it could be just one motherfucker doing
Yeah.
that.
It was up until recent you could email.
It's
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah,
I
but-
remember he had like not an understudy, but it was I forget the guy's name, like an older dude, I think, that he would always contact. Like I guess he was trying to figure out who he was or some shit.
Oh, you're right.
And then it got to the point where he just stopped contacting him and he just went off the grid and he was like, damn. And that guy became like, not the face, but everyone would go to him to get kind of answers for
Yeah.
that shit. But
Yeah.
he doesn't even know who Satoshi is.
Yeah.
That's as far as I know.
The first time I ever heard a peer to peer network was it was a while ago. It was probably before Bitcoin, but it was Cubans. In Cuba, it was like it's a communist country, and they don't let too much info get out.
Yeah.
And I don't know if they have internet, but if they did have internet, it's heavily monitored.
Okay.
But
Oh, man.
Cubans, they created a peer to peer network. They made their own internet.
Whoa.
Yeah, exactly. So instead of using the government's internet, they use cause the internet is just a big access.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
It's not controlled. Though.
Yeah, exactly. And
At least
so
not yet.
what they did was they made their computers those access points. You know, so like my computer and my neighbor's computer are connected, and
Yeah.
because we're connected, we're a network now.
Yeah.
And then if you
Oh.
expand that network, now that neighbor's connected to that neighbor, and it just
Oh.
built on.
And were they connected by like wireless?
No wires.
Oh, I was gonna say it
Wires.
had to be wires.
Yeah, it had to
but
be
that's fucking wild. Like
Yeah.
you have to. How long was fucking wire?
Cords, man.
Yeah, long. Well,
Super extensions.
and in Cuba, a lot of
Extendo,
people
extendo.
live in not like condos, but like kind of like complexes, apartment complexes.
So it was kind of simple. It was
It's,
simple.
it's not that hard.
Yeah.
They say that in Cuba, like whenever like a legit revolution will happen, that they're gonna build statues of USBs, because that's how people trade info. You know?
Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. The USB is like a symbol of freedom in Cuba.
Wow. Like to this day now.
To this day.
Wow,
To this
that's
day.
fucking
The
wild.
documentary on it was like real recent. Yeah.
Dang.
Yeah.
Is it like on Netflix or is it?
I think it's on YouTube. I think it's like a Vice special or
Oh,
something.
okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
if it's Vice, then you know.
Yeah.
It's on YouTube.
Yeah.
Dang, it's crazy. Just
Shit. Speaking of Vice, y'all fuck with? I mentioned them earlier, but Jesus and Mero.
Oh yeah, of course.
It's just crazy their fucking glow up, bro.
Yeah.
Came from Twitter to Complex to back off of Complex, back on the fucking not doing shit, then to MTV2 for a brief period, then
Whoa.
doing their podcast. Vice, now they're on fucking Showtime. Like, that shit is wild, bro. Just to think they came from Twitter, like just regular dudes from the Bronx and shit. Just basically just
unbelievable.
cracking jokes on people on the
Yeah.
internet to fucking Showtime money.
Yeah.
That shit is wild, bro.
Yeah, and like whenever we look at these like Bitcoin stories, Jesus and Mero, what's your homie with the guitar?
Oh, Sherbert the Destroyer.
Sherbert, like
Destroyer.
it makes us like we have to be on our job. You know what I mean? Like, man, Jesus and Mero's on Showtime. I have to work on what I'm working on. You know?
Because
Like,
you see that it's possible.
hell yeah. Hell yeah.
It may not seem like it in the moment, but shit, you can see
The
that
grind
there's a
really
light.
doesn't ever stop.
Yeah, for sure. Did y'all hear about how like Vice shaded them and shit?
Yeah. I didn't read the interview that they did, but I heard bits and pieces of it.
Yeah.
That shit was fucked up. But I mean, they were carrying that network, honestly.
Facts.
I mean, Action Bronson's show was cool too, but nobody really
Yeah.
tuned in for that.
No,
Was that the one where he was watching animal documentaries?
Well, they were
Alien.
like watching Alien,
Yeah.
but fuck that. Delicious was the one that original one that kind of set the network off.
Yeah.
But even that was like it was a niche audience. It was just like food. If you don't
Yeah.
like food shows, then you
I
wouldn't
think
really
he's gonna
watch
be in
it.
a movie. I forgot.
Yeah,
He
he
shaved
is.
his beard.
I forget what movie is it.
With Martin Scorsese, he's directing it or something.
It might be.
I just remember I saw a picture of him shaved.
Yeah.
Yeah, he looks fucking funny without his beard, bro. He looks like a giant baby, honestly.
Yeah.
Like a huge baby.
But Action Bronson is another one, man. Like, he fucked up the game. You know,
Yeah,
vinyls, cassettes, TV shows, food books.
I remember his come up. Like I was still living in New York back then. This was around the times of like Nah Right blog and like Two Dope Boys and shit.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
I would always, cause that was the only way I knew how to get music.
Mhm.
Not that many people knew about blogs to get music unless you were just pirating that shit.
Yeah.
Oh,
Or like
yeah.
that piff, but I was heavy on the blogs. This was back when like the first XXL, not the first, but like when
Like
XXL
early-
freshman cover meant something when it was
Yeah.
like Cuddy and them on there.
Yeah.
Like 2011, 2010.
Yeah,
Asher
2011,
Roth,
Asher
B.O.B..
Roth, Wale, Charles Hamilton.
Yeah.
Like,
As a matter of fact, another one of my homeboys you guys should check out. He hooked me up with this Arizona merch.
oh, word, my man.
I don't know if you've ever seen this before. Arizona, I don't know if you can see the
It
video.
was like the 25 year.
Yeah,
Alright.
he actually hooked it up. Apparently, like, I'm pretty sure it's true. Arizona actually sent this stuff to him. He has like a whole bunch of these lanyards.
Oh shit.
Like, no bullshit, joke. And like,
DigiDollar?
and as a matter of fact, yes, DigiDollar. As a matter of fact, like back then, funny story, he was actually my bait plug. Like, you know how in the early days of Instagram, before the actual update, when they got all colorful, it was just that regular. It was kind of like a brownish,
Brown,
bluish.
like a TV almost.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then when you go on Instagram, it was just blue and white.
Yeah.
That's all. Yeah, I remember I had searched them up, and then you know how if you see people with cool pics, you just follow them.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was selling some of his babe stuff. What turned out to be just a simple like him and me being a plug.
Yeah.
It turned into a really good friendship, and
Yeah.
I'm thankful for it. And this was back in like late 2015.
Shout out to the internet.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Thank you, the
Facts.
internet. Like without the internet, I wouldn't have met my friends too, and Chris right here.
Yeah.
All thanks to the internet.
That's very factual, bro. Because
Yeah,
I wouldn't have met too without the internet.
For real, this
Yeah.
is like pure beauty of
Yep.
the internet. Like this is what I feel like this was what the internet was made for.
Yep.
Like you actually meet people,
Yeah.
and we send off information.
I think where people fuck up is they don't do that meet people part.
Yeah.
Yeah.
People barely like people's pictures. People barely DM people. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
And I don't know why, like honestly, because it'll be
ego.
people. You might be
It's
right.
ego.
It might be ego. Because I tell people like, yo, why don't you like you got these or not even have contacts? Like just reach out to people online. And they said they'll do it, but it's like they never do. But I never could understand what held them back from just.
And the most successful people I know are the ones texting me, hitting me up. Hey, my project just dropped. Check it out. Those are the most successful guys.
I guess it's like an ego thing and kind of like a fear thing too. Might
For
be
real.
because they may just be afraid that they'll get shut down or
Oh, man.
they'll get curved.
But that's ego, right? Like your ego is scared.
Yeah, might be.
Yeah.
Or is it, what is it like the ego, super ego? One of those.
Oh, I
Something
feel
like
you.
that.
I
That's
feel
like
you.
psychology, deep
Yeah,
psychology. I
yeah.
don't know too much about it, but it has to be.
Yeah, because a lot. I think because it has to be like. Do y'all DM a lot of girls? You do?
Now I see.
But-
They don't need to know. They don't need to hear this part.
Well, like
You can hit me
I
up at
always-
2 get her high.
Hit me up. Hope you like TGI Fridays.
yeah.
It was on me.
Well, I'll admit I don't DM a lot of girls because I don't want to get screenshotted.
Yeah.
You know,
Oh,
like I don't
dang.
want girls to post it like this. He tried,
Yeah, right.
That's
Shoot your
like,
shot.
yeah, exactly. That's and like,
Yeah.
I'm afraid of like girls clowning me. You know what I mean? So like
That's
that, like
I mean, I'm not though, cause it's like. I mean, I
It's-
feel you on that too, but
it's
it's
like
like,
a
I don't
rejection is
care.
a part of,
almost.
no, for sure. But what I'm saying is like that's my fear. That's just I'm just breaking it down to like I don't
Okay.
even DM girls. So like
Yeah.
maybe other people
Feel
are
the
like
same way.
about like business opportunities.
Yeah.
Like
Oh, yeah.
they're gonna clown me for
I feel
trying.
like that's more fear though with like women, cause that's like the real basic like
First, like,
man thing.
Exactly.
And that
Exactly.
once you get exposed once, like that's it.
Yeah.
yeah.
But it could be a good thing. Like if a girl exposed you, there'll be a bunch of girls that'll be
Oh,
like,
yo.
"Fuck this bitch, she trying." You know what I mean? Like,
That's
so
true.
You
I
get
don't know.
some
It's
cop
all
from that too.
yeah, exactly. So I guess it's like an irrational fear. You know?
It really is, because when you think about it at its baseline, there's really nothing to be afraid about.
Yeah.
If that's the worst thing that can happen, is she just posted, I tried to holler at her.
Yeah.
It's like, so what?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like, yeah, but like whenever I do DM a girl, I'm very careful. Well, I mean, as you should, about what I say. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like,
It's like you're not trying to fuck or anything. We're just being respectful.
yeah,
I feel-
exactly.
I feel like some girls take it the wrong way, but at the same time, they know what's going on.
But that's what's tricky about the internet. You know, you can't.
Yeah.
It's hard to get shit through text.
I would say
You
not even
know?
just internet,
Ooh.
texting altogether.
Yeah.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
because a text could be interpreted so many ways, and
Hell
then
yeah.
when they take it away, you're like, damn, I didn't even think it could be taken that way.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck?
Like, did I miss a comma somewhere or some shit? You know, like,
Not even you can say the same
Put it in
thing.
all caps.
Yeah.
I wasn't screaming, chill.
Yeah, that shit happened to me the other day. Actually, like I was texting somebody or some shit, and I responded with like a GIF, but I had caps in there, and they were like, "Oh shit, I didn't mean to like upset you," and I was like, "Damn, I wasn't
Yeah,
upset.
yeah, yeah,
this
man.
is just what
I'm fucking with you.
Right, like
Yeah.
this was just the way I responded to that shit.
Yeah.
But yeah, that shit is crazy. But yeah, that texting, I think texting altogether is what, not even just DMing, but like text as a whole, how popular texting is now, as opposed to actually speaking to people.
Oh, yeah.
A lot gets lost in that.
Yeah.
Like from talking to your friends to a relationship type
Yeah.
shit. Like
Yeah.
all of that shit gets lost.
Yeah.
Like
That's
oh, go ahead.
no, go.
Oh, it's like having a sit down, but they want to talk to you on the phone, but
Yeah.
you want to sit down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like if if you were at your crib, you were at your crib, and we were all FaceTiming each other doing a podcast, we would not have the same podcast that we're having
it would
right
be
now.
different,
You
'cause
know what I mean?
I'm at the crib, I might get distracted by some other
For
shit.
real.
Like,
Yeah.
some shit might happen outside.
What'd you say,
I'm
Mom?
Yeah.
What?
You might even overthink it, like how I was saying, like you don't want to get played, so you're gonna be
Yeah.
careful about what you
Yeah,
say. You're not
that's
as
true.
comfortable. You know what I mean?
That's a fact.
Funny
Yeah.
story about FaceTiming. Apparently, Apple might do an update where we can FaceTime multiple people.
Yeah.
Yeah, I heard about that.
That's gonna be crazy.
I don't like. That's like the one. I think is gonna kill your battery fast as fuck.
Hell
Because
yeah.
FaceTime already kills your battery.
Yes.
So once you get multiple people on there, it's like, because they have an app like that now, that house party app.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know. I don't really
It's
see.
not popping.
Not really. I don't see it going anywhere. It'll be a cool thing, but I don't know. I think most people that'll use it is like creatives, maybe. Like
Maybe.
famous people just get on FaceTime with each other and shit. Just
Yeah.
post like, yo, look who I was on this shit with. Because that's pretty much what FaceTime is now.
Yeah. Or like how the IG Live is. People
Oh
tune
yeah,
in and talk to each other.
IGTV,
Yeah.
dude. Yo. Crazy.
What do y'all think about IGTV?
That I think, for me, in my opinion, I feel like Instagram is getting better and better. in
It's
a way.
definitely getting better.
Yeah.
I just, for me, my bad, I didn't mean to cut you off, but like I don't see, I haven't really engaged with it to see where it can go.
Yeah.
Because now, most of the time I see it, it just pops up at the top, and I
Yeah.
don't bother to click it.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So,
Because you got gifts, you got polls, you
Yeah.
got the little meter bars.
Yeah.
Question. Now we have ask me anything.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
yeah, they're definitely getting way better from
This
how they
is-
started,
This is
from where they started.
This is
I
like,
should say.
this is for me. This is like maybe just a huge step because I don't know how they're gonna top this. It's crazy how like
It's hard.
like you like it's so crazy just to think how are we gonna top these guys, you know?
They probably already have it pictured. They're just waiting to see. I think what with these social media companies, what they do is to see what the competition does first before they put their next thing out.
Yeah.
Because they don't want to be ahead of the
Copied,
curve
yeah.
or be copied also.
Yeah. Like Snapchat. Like
Ooh yeah, that was
Instagram got them the fuck out of here.
yeah, bro.
Yeah.
When
But
I get a
that's what
Snapchat,
happens.
I'm like, who the fuck is Snapchatting me right now? Like
I deleted that app. I
Yeah.
don't use that shit anymore.
that's my brother did too.
I was-
That's
Because
so
you got
funny.
a lot more followers on Instagram than you have more friends on Snapchat.
Yeah.
Cool man.
Yeah.
More people looking at your story.
I think where IG slipped was they should, instead of that big rollout for IGTV, I think they
yeah.
should invested more into like the creators on IG, you know,
Yeah.
because they had a huge rollout for IGTV and it was kind of a dud.
It really was, because
You know?
that's what I'm saying now. I still don't see how you can monetize from it, or I don't see really good content being
Yeah,
posted. It's
exactly.
just people that post like
Regular-
videos that they already had, just repost it there, and it's like the format is not for that video, so
Yeah.
it's like I don't really see where it can go.
IG. It's funny. Yesterday, I was looking at my DMs. I noticed a green dot. I don't know if you saw it on my IG story,
A
but
green dot?
there was a green dot.
You posted about it, right?
Yeah.
I read you
My-
posting about it.
My friend DM'd me. He's like, "You see this green dot?" I'm like, "Yeah." I'm like, "Holy shit!" Instagram just updated without us knowing.
A green, like what do you mean green dot? Where?
As if, like, let's say.
In your DM?
Yeah, like next to the icon, next to the icon.
Oh, okay.
So it shows that they're online.
I'm guessing that's
that's
it.
what I was
I'm
thinking too.
guessing
Like they're
that's it.
active or some shit.
Wow.
Instead of saying act, I mean, yeah, that's kind of cool.
But-
But what you were saying about investing in creators on
IGTV.
IG, that could have been way better.
Because it would be an example for people.
Like start their own network kind of thing, like
Yeah.
an IG network where
Yep.
they'll, because there's a lot of people on IG that aren't aren't able to monetize from it. Like Shiggy, for a perfect example. Like y'all follow Shiggy? He's pretty much the reason why Drake's "In My Feelings" songs got so big
Blew up.
now.
I knew of the situation. I'm not too
okay.
familiar with Shiggy.
Yeah, I only fuck with him because he's from Queens and shit.
Oh,
so
okay, cool.
That's how I started following.
And didn't Jaden just drop his whole project on IG?
Yeah.
Whoa.
He started. I mean, he put it out everywhere, but the way he formatted his shit, like
Was
with
for
the-
IGTV?
Yeah, it was for. Well, I don't know if it was for IGTV, but it was for like the format of how IG with the squares.
Oh.
Because it's like each square is like his album cover, but when you click on the video, like click on it, it's a video for the song.
Oh.
Like that shit is kind of brilliant the way he did it.
Oh, it's like I think Spotify does something like that.
Yeah.
I remember Spotify dropped a video on your phone just like in this format
Yeah.
for watch.
Oh, okay.
You remember that?
I don't like not really, but that format is kind kind of
I remember I saw the whole watch music video on this phone, just like this.
like that format.
Wait,
Just
what
like
watch?
this.
What watch music video?
There was a watch music video on Spotify that Travis had dropped when Watch
Really?
came out.
Oh, that
It was-
watch. Oh,
it-
nah.
it-
Yeah, that's what I thought you were talking about. But I
was
didn't
thinking
hear
like
about the.
watch the word.
Oh, no.
I didn't think of the
So
song.
he dropped a music video for Watch?
I don't think it's the official music. It's just him.
Oh, like a promo.
like a promo,
Yeah.
but in that format.
Yeah, like it was just him. You know, I would like it's the whole song, and you're literally watching the whole song. He's just jamming out on his
Okay.
birthday well, he went because you know how he went to Astroworld for his birthday. It's just him jamming out to Watch.
Okay.
Oh,
I think I might have
okay.
seen clips from it, but I didn't know that's what it was.
It's kind of like how they promote music. Like y'all remember when R.I.P. from Playboy Cardi came out, right? It was on the story. The music video was formatted. Just to
Okay, I
this.
did remember that now. Yeah,
It was like
you're
that,
right.
but a whole music video.
Yeah,
Oh,
you're right.
okay.
You're right. You're right.
It was on Spotify.
That
Crazy.
format is kind of weird now because it's like no, unless you're using your phone to record it, there's really nothing you can. There's no way to record that format.
Oh, really? Even
I
with
mean,
your camera?
Interesting.
Not with, I mean, but it's like it's weird to kind of hold your camera like that and record.
Well, I know my brother Michael. He has a stand, and then he
Or you
can
could just
turn it,
Turn it. Yeah.
and the stand's like it holds it. You know?
That's just crazy to think that that's where, like, the content is going to, like, straight for your phone. I mean, this was anyway, but now where it's like that format where you don't even have to turn it.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Is that an example of like industry affecting culture? Because of
Might
this
be.
industry, people are changing their format of their video.
Probably.
Maybe, yeah.
It might be.
That's kind of weird, right? That you don't see that too often.
Yeah, because
At all.
most people
Yeah.
are like, yo, what up, Instagram? They're like this, but
Yeah.
they're not, what up, Instagram?
Yeah.
Exactly.
That's true. Wow.
That's weird. Was that? I wanted to ask you. Was that DM with Mike Dean? Was that real?
I'm pretty,
Oh.
that's not mine. That's not
Oh,
mine.
okay.
I thought it was yours too. I'm like,
I-
oh shit, this motherfucker got cursed up by
Yeah.
Mike Dean.
Because when I read it, I thought to myself, Andrew would get cursed out by Mike Dean. You know, like I was like, I bet you Andrew's DMing him every other day. Like,
Yo, I'm
is it
tagging.
out yet?
I'm sending Pierre Boy. I'm sending Metro. I'm texting every single producer. Check out my boy Sherbert. Look him up, please. Or we just tag every single producer we know in his comments videos. Just look at this guy, man, please.
That's fire. So who you just got that from the internet? Like,
Twitter, baby.
oh, okay.
Twitter. I swear, Twitter with the. Remember Tumblr?
Bro, remember Tumblr? I'm still on
People
Tumblr,
blow
bro.
up from Tumblr,
Hell
bro.
yeah.
Dang.
I don't know if they do, but they have blown up from Tumblr.
I still post on Tumblr. I still post.
Like I can see it working still.
My biggest following is on Tumblr.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Were you like from the beginning?
Not from the beginning, but like it was a while ago.
Okay.
I remember like cause girls would tell me about it. Like, oh,
Yeah.
I'm on Tumblr. I'm on Tumblr. I was like, what the fuck is this?
Cause like you
That's
would
great.
see like
Yeah.
all like the screenshots of news from like either Twitter or like some Instagram DM.
Yep.
But like you would rarely see a Tumblr post. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying?
Yeah. Well, when IG first came out, you would see a lot of Tumblr posts.
Oh, yeah.
You know?
It was mostly like reposts from Tumblr.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
But-
I remember I only created a Tumblr because I didn't know or didn't have a place to make a website. And I just wanted to
Oh,
post content,
and
so
they'll do
I'm
it for
like,
free.
I just put it on fucking Tumblr.
What Tumblr is also good for is like it would be good for you because you like input, like you like to hear what people
Yeah.
think and shit. And people on Tumblr, they don't have that problem on IG. Like they don't want to comment, they don't want to
Yeah,
like,
I
they don't want
realized
to. On Tumblr, they're more than willing to let you know what they think. You know,
Yeah.
Oh.
it's super anonymous.
That's what I was gonna say, because you can have the anonymous feature on
Yeah.
there. I just don't understand, like, what is it that? Because I'm pretty sure it's more or less the same people on Instagram and Tumblr. I mean, Tumblr may be a little different niche audience, different people on there, but what is the? I guess it's the anonymity. People really don't want to know who. They don't want you to know it's them saying it or some shit. I don't know.
What are
It's
you
just
talking
weird.
about? The appeal of Tumblr?
Yeah, not the appeal of. I guess the appeal of Tumblr. Why would they prefer Tumblr over everything else?
I would say that you're able to any type of content that you could put on any other social media, Tumblr will accept it all.
Whoa.
You know?
True.
Like, you know how like you go on IG and it won't let you post this kind of post.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Tumblr will put that.
Tumblr will accept it. Or like on
That's true.
on Twitter, because on Twitter only some people can post long ass videos, right? Not everyone
Yeah, I
can
was
post long ass
wondering, and
videos.
it's not even just long ass video. It's long videos
High
but keep
quality.
the same quality. Yeah, like that shit is
And
weird.
And on Tumblr, you can post it whatever quality you want it at.
Wow.
you know?
IG is like that too. For a perfect example, I know with Will Smith being on there, all of his shit is super high quality
yeah, it
because
is.
he has a production team following him.
Yep.
So they had to give him like exclusive access. Like, yo, you can post your shit
For
in
real.
top quality.
Yeah.
Because like if you screen record a song, that's like sometimes it's not gonna come out right.
Oh,
Yeah.
really? Damn,
Mhm.
I didn't even know that.
You're using it through the app?
Actually, yeah. Some people actually screen record while on Apple Music. I'm trying to figure that out myself.
And you can,
Like,
you tried it and you couldn't?
Like like if I have a song from playing from Apple Music, it's gonna go silent, dead silent.
Oh yeah.
When you screen record?
Yeah, but
Wait,
if you go
what?
SoundCloud, it still
Let me
plays.
see. Cause I know. Let me see.
Like some people are able.
Do you? Cause it's like you can have that microphone off option.
Oh, hold
So-
on, bro.
I know, like when you turn it on, it'll record some shit. But if you have it off, I think it'll go silent.
Oh, that's crazy.
Cause I was able to do something. I think, if I'm not mistaken.
Me and my brother, we play Fortnite on our phones.
Uh-huh.
And he's been recording his matches and shit.
I can't do it on my phone.
No.
Dog, I suck on the phone, bro. I suck on Xbox too, but
Yeah.
phone is way worse.
Speaking of phone, a few days ago, me and Sherbert actually we won our first duo together on
Hey.
mobile.
Hey,
He took the dub.
Should have had like some sounds. So I could...
Yeah, right?
Winning.
The only reason, if like you started on Xbox, right?
Yeah, I started. On
That's why.
And I started real late too. Like,
I started on the phone. So now when I play on Xbox, it fucks
It's
me
weird?
up.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
weird.
Yeah.
Yeah, cause I know I play with, like, it's this chick I play Fortnite with, and she's on her phone,
Yeah.
and I'm like, how the fuck are you playing on the phone?
That's because she started. Dude.
Yeah, and cause it's like you got one button to duck, one button to stand back up.
Oh,
Yeah.
It's I guess yeah, you're right.
Because, I wasn't on Fortnite for a long time. I don't have like any game system or anything, and this computer's too old. And like I had been trying to get on Fortnite.
To handle Fortnite, it
Yeah.
can't handle it.
Yeah, exactly. I downloaded it. I
It's
did
super
everything.
slow.
No, it won't even. It
won't do it
won't
at
let
all?
you. They had saying it's an old model. Like it'll let you know. Like,
Is it because of the OS, the operating system?
I think so.
Yeah.
I think so. Because everything is updated. You know, it won't support it. Yeah, and I was like, damn. And I've been wanting to play Fortnite, and then I would watch people on YouTube play, and then the iOS version came out, and I was like, fuck it, I'm playing on the phone.
Those motherfuckers are so nice, bro. Like
Yeah.
I suck. I can honestly say I get like 2 kills max in the game. I've been playing solo recently though, and I'm way better at solo for some reason. I don't know why.
You wanna know
Trust me,
good?
everyone.
Really?
Yeah, everyone is good in solo.
I just realized.
You want to know what's good practice? This is what I do. You go to duel, or no, you go to the squads, and you play don't fill, and you play alone.
Don't feel. Oh, like you just on your own. So you don't have to worry about. Oh, okay.
So it's you against a bunch of squads,
yeah,
and
but
you
you're
get
by yourself.
yeah, you're by yourself.
I
and-
never knew what that don't fill option was for.
Yeah, it doesn't give you teammates.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
and then it's good for practice, because if you play on squads solo, and then you go to solo, you'll fucking wreck.
Oh,
You know what I mean?
Because I've been killing.
Because
them
everyone's
solo.
killing each other, and you could just do bit by bit.
Exactly. Yeah, that's another thing. Whenever you're solo on teams, there's teams versus teams, and then you're just the solo guy running around, just killing, knocking people out and
Actually,
shit.
getting a lot of loot.
That may
Yeah.
be why, like,
Pro tip right there, boys.
Yeah.
Word. That may be why you notice people like them. They're by themselves most of the time. Like
They're
as soon as they start, like you're like, why the fuck is he by himself? Where's
Yeah,
his
they're probably
teammates?
practicing.
Yeah.
Yeah. That makes sense.
Because I would watch, because I couldn't play for so long, and I wanted to play.
Yeah.
I'd watch YouTubers,
Yeah.
and that's how YouTubers practice.
Like-
They go to teams but solo,
I remember.
and they'll still win.
Because I
they'll still
remember.
win.
What's the
Those motherfuckers be nice.
Because like if you see people play on PC, the way they build so fast, my
Hell
homeboy,
Yeah, I knew it
Yeah,
was something
fire.
like that.
it's so crazy.
And the aiming must be way easy because it's like once you pinpoint that mouse on them, do you just click?
Yes, just click.
That's why I'm like,
Dead.
yo, people be shooting me from distances with the same gun I'm trying to hit them with, and I'm missing, and they're hitting me each time. I'm like,
Bro.
yo, what the fuck,
Bro, top 10 best Fortnite players. Just watch any top 10 Fortnite best players. You will just be so
Amazed, bro.
Yeah.
for real.
The way they build and like.
Yeah, because like each button is a different build, so you can go from having a shotgun to building a ramp to building a floor. You
so
know,
fast.
Yeah,
Just
to back to your
Do
shotgun.
you use the Builder Pro controller setting?
Well, on the phone it doesn't have that.
Okay.
It doesn't have
That's
that.
what I use in the X. I recently found out about that too. I was sitting with the fucking B and have to cycle through what I want to build.
Yeah,
Now
yeah,
it's just
yeah.
like you hit it
It's
and it's like
faster.
one is
Click,
one
click,
is
click,
one.
click,
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how it is on the computer.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
And do y'all think Fortnite has blown up too much, or it's at that proper level of blowing up?
No, it's at its proper
I think
level
it's at proper level.
because, like, I don't know if it was like this for y'all, but I heard about it for a long bit,
Same.
Yeah.
and then I started looking into it.
People, you know, because if I remember correctly, sorry if I cut you off.
No,
but,
you're good,
like,
you're good.
I think the game itself was for free, right? The
It
game
still is.
Yeah,
Still
I
is.
got the free version.
I got the free version
Yeah,
too.
like it was for free, and I guess it just didn't have that push it needed when it first started. But after a while,
It was. I think it was
It
just
blew.
marketing, you know, because the only way I heard about it was through word of mouth. You know, like my friends would be like, "Hey, you playing Fortnite tonight?" And I'm like, "Bro, I don't even have an Xbox. Like, I don't even know what game you're talking about."
Yeah.
You know?
I've heard of Fortnite, and then I told my friend, "Yo, check it out." And he came over to my crib, and he actually played it. He's like, "Yo, you could build, you can shoot. It's you against everyone." I'm like, "Okay." And then now he's playing on the PC. He's
Yeah.
better than he ever was. Like,
Yeah.
holy shit.
Yeah.
I
crazy.
think what is always celebrities that push
Yo.
anything over the
Yeah.
top.
Ninja
And Drake.
Yeah, I think that's what made everybody else even give it a chance. Cause I heard about it before too, but I would never
Take that time.
play.
Yeah.
Then I installed it one time and I played for like 10 seconds. I'm like, yo, I fucking suck. I ain't playing that shit. And then
That's another thing about Fortnite is it's hard.
yeah,
It's
So-
supposed to be
difficult.
Like
Yeah,
It's
it's
very
so it's
difficult.
discouraging. You know,
Yeah,
you
it
might
is.
play it your first time and be like, "Fuck this
Yeah,
game."
yeah.
You
You
don't
know?
understand.
That was like me
it.
for the first 2-3 days. I'm like, yo, why? Once I figured out there wasn't any respawning, I'm like, oh man, it is tough.
Yo,
Dying within like the first 10 seconds,
Oh,
2 minutes. I'm like,
no, when
yeah.
you're still gliding in the air, people are already
Shooting at
sniping
you.
you. Oh, dang. It's crazy.
So, what do y'all think about season 5?
Yo, I have not played it yet. There's a desert, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
there's a desert.
Ooh, I need to hit that spot.
And there's like teleporting and shit now.
what?
Yeah, there's
Teleport.
portals.
Yeah, portals.
So, what, like, you go through a portal and then it'll drop you from wherever you just portaled.
Yeah,
Yeah, so you can like
Right.
umbrella the fuck
They
out
have
of it.
golf courts. I don't like the golf carts though. It's like it's kind of weird.
Have you drifted in them yet?
I haven't even driven in one yet.
Oh,
It's
okay,
just
okay.
weird because it's not a cheese, but if you were playing like maybe 50 versus 50, that is kind of like a cheese. Because once you get to the circle, there's like 4 or 5 of them just driving around and they can run into you, or
Oh,
it's like
hell yeah.
3 people in there shooting at you already.
Yeah.
It's really hard to kind of.
But have you shot at them though?
Nah. I
If
haven't
you
had a chance.
shoot at a cart full of people, you're getting a kill.
Oh, okay. Well,
Yeah,
true. Yeah, you're
yeah.
right. Because it's like the way it's moving, you guaranteed.
Yeah, cause that's what I noticed. Like, if you're in a cart and people see you, get the fuck out of there. Get the fuck out the cart. Cause all they have to do is shoot at the cart, and more than likely they're gonna get a headshot.
Yeah,
you
that's
know?
true.
Yeah.
That's another thing. Headshots, like, I guess it's these motherfuckers playing on the PC. It seems so easy for them.
Yeah.
Like,
I feel like it is people on the
No,
PC.
it
Yeah,
has to
facts.
be PC. Man, that
Because
shit
like
is
I remember
frustrating.
in the top 10 video I saw of the Fortnite players, there was only like 2 or just one guy within that top 10 that was really good and fast on a console.
Oh, okay.
Because think about compare these controls and the buttons compared to a PC with your keyboard. That's crazy.
PCs
Yeah.
are always seems like always the better gaming method for people that are really like fucking back in the like Quake days,
Yep.
Unreal Tournament. People would set up LAN parties just to use the PC and not even like LAN parties with a controller. I'm like,
Yeah.
damn.
And another thing is your mouse sensitivity.
Yeah,
You know,
and
you
that's
can
what it
move it
is.
like a motherfucker.
That's what it's definitely the mouse. It has to be.
Yeah.
And then people have gaming mouses where it's like you have buttons on that shit too. So
Yep.
it has to be.
Yep. And this is how good computer plays are. Because there's so much detail to Fortnite that they don't let you know about. Like
their eyes, the response time and the frames per second.
yeah, like that, and that's what I like about it. Like it's a pretty complex game. They just don't show you the complexity of it. You know, they're gonna be like, oh, this gun is green, this gun is blue, this,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? But they don't show you the stats of the gun. You know, they just,
Yeah.
oh, these guns are stronger.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And then like computer players, they'll know when they're fighting someone. They'll know because I heard them like on YouTube. They'll know if they're going against someone who's on console or someone who's on iOS because the build is different. Like whenever you build,
Okay.
whenever it lands and it sets up, it'll build differently than whenever you're on PC. And whenever they know that, you see how his ramp's loading out? He's on console.
Is it
Let's
like
go
to
fuck
an
him up.
advantage? Oh, it's probably like to the advantage almost.
Oh, for sure.
Damn.
Yeah, but these are
Probably
guys who
getting
just
killed so bad.
like they just know, like they looked into it. Like I'm pretty sure if you were on your console, you could know, oh, those are PC players, but you just didn't look into it as much as they did.
Yeah, I didn't realize that's what it could have been. I didn't know it was a
Exactly.
possibility.
Exactly.
That might be
You can
true.
just tell by just how
Yeah.
just the speed of it. Whoa, it's crazy.
Yeah,
Wow.
I forgot what he said, but he's like, look at the way his ramp is loading out. He's on console. Let's go get them, And I was like,
Whoa.
what?
I mean, you probably have to invest a lot of time to even notice a difference like that.
Yeah, for sure.
That was the only way I would be able to notice some shit like that is like
Reading an
putting
article.
hours into it and
Oh, yeah.
reading something or
Yeah.
watching somebody and noticing that shit.
But I mean, I get it because these YouTubers are making money.
For real.
Like,
Off of
big money too.
Yeah.
Like, not even just YouTubers, fucking Twitch players. Like,
Yo,
Yeah.
Twitch players, Twitch streams, cause I used to play League of Legends. To be honest with you, I don't know if you guys heard of that.
I don't think so.
No, I've heard of it, but I haven't played
It's
it.
like I guess I'm not gonna diss the game,
mine, right?
but like, yeah, cause I remember mine I had the rip, and League of Legends I think it was 2015, 2016. It kind of blew up for like the Twitch for like esports. If you guys heard of it, esports
Yeah,
for like
yeah.
internet and stuff, and it was big, and like, I lost my train of thought. But like, yeah, League of Legends.
League of Legends.
Yeah,
Was it like a RPG?
it was like 5-on-5.
Okay.
It was I think it was called MOBA. It's just 5 against 5. You had to take down the enemy team. Take down their base.
Do you know any Twitch players?
Nah.
No. What I would do too, because I did this with Villain Posse. My homie played Twitch, and that's the only reason why I did it.
Okay.
But my homie played Twitch, so I hit him up and I said, hey, when you stream, can you play Villain Posse? And he goes, yeah, just send me the
okay.
links.
Does it like so? How does Twitch work? Is it like a social media followers, or you have people that?
I'm not 100%
I
sure.
think this is how it is. I think you do have followers, but you have donators, I believe. Because there are some
okay.
Twitch stream followers that they get like because you know how some Twitch streamers they have the little format, they have their own little like wallpaper, their own
Yeah.
designs to it,
Yeah.
and every time they get somebody donates to them, it has a
pops
pop
up.
up. I feel like though that's where they get their money from.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
called being sponsored.
Sure.
Yeah.
It's called a sponsored post. So whenever you
okay.
say if you donate a certain amount of money, it's considered a sponsored post, and then your name will pop up like V2 just sponsored this,
Yeah.
$5.
Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah, and then but no, I told my homie like what because he's like he lived down the street. We just known each other. He's actually my brother's friend, and I knew he had Twitch, and he's a very chill guy, very
Yeah.
shy and shit, but he liked to stream his video games.
Okay.
This fool had like 5,000 Twitter followers. And I was like, his name's Alejandro. I was like, how the hell do you have 5,000 Twitter followers? I was like,
Really?
I didn't even know you had a Twitter, bro. And he
Yeah.
goes, it's off on Twitch. Off on Twitch.
Yeah, it makes
And
sense.
so I hit him up, and that's when I told him, I was like, bro, if you got 5,000 followers, I need you to listen
That's
to Villain
fucking
Posse while you
crazy.
play. And he goes, yeah, I got you, bro. He goes, I be listening to bullshit, so I was like, like
Damn. See, that's another. I didn't even think about that market
Yeah.
right there.
Yeah.
I thought about it, but I didn't think about having someone play.
Your
'Cause I
music while they
don't watch
play.
Twitch or anything. I like some of my friends do just to like watch how to play Fortnite or like
Exactly.
watching 2K and
Yeah.
shit.
Oh,
I just never seen what I would use it for.
Yeah.
Mhm.
But damn, now I gotta start.
Yeah.
Hashtag Twitch players on Twitter and start following
Yeah.
motherfuckers and
Yeah.
shit. Start
'Cause
following these bitches.
my homie had 5,000 followers, and he was more than happy to play music,
Yeah.
Like, so I'm pretty sure you can find Twitch players, because, like, 5,000 followers is probably not big in the Twitch world.
Yeah.
You know what I
For
mean?
real, for
And so
real.
he was like totally cool with it.
Yeah.
So if you find other people who have what we consider big, I consider 5,000 followers. That's a big following.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
that is
pretty
a
big.
lot.
To
For
him-
one person, yeah.
To him, it wasn't shit.
Yeah.
To him was like, bro, I'm
So he
like
probably seen people that has like
Yeah.
way more.
exactly.
The thing about that now, I'm pretty sure there's people monetizing off of that, like have like maybe 100,000 that
Trust me.
start paying them to put shit in. Like that's where it gets kind of fucked up. It's
Well, but what I'm saying is that you don't have to pay people because that my friend Alejandro, he thought he was small time, and I'm like, bro, you got 5,000 followers. That's big time,
that's
bro.
you could do
But,
something
like,
with 5,000.
Yeah.
Is that 5,000 followers on Twitter, or is that 5,000
Twitter.
plus people watching him on Twitch?
Well, that was 5,000 followers on Twitter, and then I'm pretty sure he had more on
Yeah,
Twitch.
because I was gonna say if he had 5,000 following him just from the Twitch. It's probably more because most of the
Yeah.
people probably don't have Twitter,
Yeah.
don't care to have a Twitter, don't care to follow him on
Yeah.
Twitter.
Because that's where it leads to League of Legends. Because a lot of pro League of Legends players, they would actually stream on Twitch. And there's one guy named Civ HD. He was like one of the biggest Twitch streamers, just playing League of Legends. Like no bullshit. I know his number. I can't say his numbers for sure. I don't know what he's up to. I kind of quit playing League. Like, it's a fun game, but the community can be very toxic,
Really?
cancerous.
Damn.
Like in what kind of way, bro?
Like if you mess up, people cause it's a team game, you know.
Oh.
Everyone needs to pull their weight. But if you have
Oh.
that one guy purposely messing up, people will literally blow you up, dude.
Lose their shit on you.
Like it comes to a point where they're not having fun anymore.
Yeah, it's gotten to that point, and there are some YouTube League of Legends players, that actually have. This is why I'm quitting League of Legends. They make their own
Posts?
video. Yeah, they make their
Damn.
own.
I never wanted to. I don't want anything that gets to that point where I'm not having fun doing it. I'm doing it for like a check or whatever it is. It's like, damn.
Like,
It's easy. Well, and it's easy to quit something when all you're doing it for is a check.
Yeah.
It's easy to quit.
Yeah. That's a fact. I can't wait to quit my job for that reason.
Yeah. Yeah.
just trust me. Like,
Motherfuckers,
ask
I'm
any.
out.
Oh, go ahead too.
No, I was like, motherfucker, I'm out. Like, that's it. That's all I'm gonna tell them.
But like, just ask any person that plays League of Legends, what do you not like about it? They will say the community.
Damn.
The community.
That's
And-
wild.
Yeah.
That's what it is. In my opinion, it's the community.
That sucks.
That's crazy.
Cause that'll kill a product. You know.
Like, it was a fun game too. Then it got competitive, and then they kind of took the fun out of it just a little bit. They took a few things out because you know how some things update.
Yeah.
As it updates, they took some things out,
Yeah.
and that's what made things fun for us.
Yeah.
What people liked it for.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I think that's what Fortnite needs to pay attention to. You know, they need to
Yeah.
pay attention to let's keep it fun. You know?
Instead of all these updates, because I mean, like I said, the golf carts, I don't really like that aspect of it now, and I wouldn't say it's making it less fun, but I can see how they want to keep introducing new shit that is gonna take away the fun from it.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's staying basic or staying the way you started
Keep
is.
it simple.
That's
and
why
before
people
that,
like
it was
shit.
just building a ramp with the shopping cart. It was just a ramp in the shopping cart.
Yeah.
And now there's a golf cart. I didn't even know that till
Yeah.
now.
All-terrain car. It's called the ATK.
Yeah.
Wow.
But it looks like a golf
Yeah,
cart.
it looks like a
Pretty
golf. But
much.
that shit's pretty quick too. Like it's
Yeah.
pretty fast.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
We,
But they don't last long. Like they take
Oh,
they take damage
okay,
fast
pretty
and they
fast.
break
I
fast.
didn't realize that because
Yeah.
I never used one. I never came across
Same.
one yet.
Yeah, you have to if you hit shit, like if you keep on hitting trees and shit, it'll bust.
Oh, bro.
Yeah.
The drum gun. Have you used that shit
Yeah,
yet?
the Tommy.
It's not that powerful. I don't think.
It's good for tearing down buildings.
Oh.
So if people are building and
Oh,
you
you can
you
just
take
shoot
your
'em
Tommy,
down.
if you take the Tommy to the wood or to the metal, it'll tear down their
Actually, when you
building.
think about it, that's what actual Tommy comes before too.
Yeah.
Like you remember the movie Four Brothers?
Yeah, yeah.
That's
yeah.
what they used it when they were all in the crib.
Yeah.
That's what they used.
That's a
fucking
good-ass
bust
movie.
That shit. Yeah, that was a great movie. I love that movie.
It was Tyrese,
Andre
Mark Wahlberg.
and the younger Crunch brother who dies. I forget his name, man. I don't know who the actor was either, but it's sad that they killed him off.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's fucked up. But that was an amazing movie, man. And my
Even-
man was in that shit.
Was it
too.
Eva Mendes in there too?
Was Eva Mendes in there? I don't know. I can't remember her being in it.
I thought it
Oh,
was
she-
Tyrese's girl, right? Or
It was. Was it Eva Mendes? It might have been.
it was a Hispanic chick for sure, right?
Yeah. Let me see. Eva Mendes.
Yeah.
It might have been Tyrese's girl.
But
Yep, she's in that. Cause as soon as I searched it, it came up. Yep.
okay.
I don't know who she plays, but
Yeah, I think it's Tyrese's girl.
Yeah, it might be.
Yeah. But
That was dope.
yeah, that's what I see happening with my friends. Like they take the game way too seriously.
Yeah.
You know.
On Fortnite.
On Fortnite.
Oh,
On Fortnite.
A lot of people take that shit serious.
Facts. Well, and I get it if like you're in a tournament and you're
Oh.
trying to win 20 racks,
Yeah.
you know. But when
But
you're in a group of friends, we're fucking around,
but
bro.
if you're mad at someone who didn't get kills, then
Oh,
I think I think that's a big debate. Like somebody winning the solo,
uh huh.
but he has no kills. I think it's a debate because it is survival, and
Shit, that's how I won yesterday. Well, came in second. I had 2 kills, but I came in fucking second place.
But in tournaments, they go off of kills.
oh yeah,
They don't go-
for real.
okay.
this
I'm
is what
pretty
they-
Yeah, it has to be. Yeah, that's true.
Like,
They're-
I've never seen a Fortnite tournament before. I wonder how that goes.
There was a 20,000 tournament today.
What?
Yeah, and this is how they do it. They do it like a bracket, and
Oh.
you have to have a teammate. So
Okay.
yeah, so say it's y'all two and me and my brother, and we're going against each other. Me and my brother are trying to win the 20,000. Y'all are trying to win the 20,000. And say like the tournament's almost over. It's just us two left in the brackets.
Mhm.
What they would do is that we would go into a squads match. Y'all team up and we team up. We're on the same squad, but we're not on the same
Oh,
team.
And you playing for kills?
Y'all play for kills.
So how do they?
And yeah, I think y'all play like 4 games. So
Okay,
like
and then you
in
rank
4
up?
games, yeah, exactly. So if me and my brother get 16 kills in 4 games combined, and y'all get 17 kills combined, y'all win the 20 racks.
Oh.
So before you got the squads, was it solo? You play solo, or is it just?
I'm not
Duo?
sure. I'm not sure.
Okay.
Well, because I just watched the tournament today,
Mm.
so that's how they do it.
That's crazy, bro. How it went from video games playing for fun to motherfuckers winning racks.
Can you imagine?
20,000, bro.
Bro, Barry, can you imagine like a tournament of just solos? We got 100 people all against each other, and you only got one winner. Wow.
But I think they can't do that
Yeah,
because they
because-
can't queue everyone in the
Yeah.
same match. That's why they do they count the kills.
Yeah, cause and like you said, like how I did yesterday, I came in second, but I only had 2 kills.
Yeah.
I wouldn't think. I mean, if I came in first and I only had 1, I'd be like, fuck that, I won. But if I'm
Yeah.
in second and I had 30 kills and the motherfucker who won had 10, I would be like, nah, like clearly I was better.
Yeah.
So it makes sense.
Yeah.
That
But
makes
like
a lot
if
of
Fortnite
sense.
gets big, can you imagine like the money they put in for their very first own like all like they get every single pro player, put them all together in one room.
No, these tournaments I think they're hosted by Epic, the company.
Wow.
Yeah.
Dang.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Epic's is the one hosting them.
Imagine if they giving 20 bands for just on a whim for someone. How much money they really getting, man?
Oh, bro, they made like
And it's a free game.
they
too.
made like 700,000 in a month or something like that.
That's fucking
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah, off a free game.
That's
Because I
fucking
know
crazy.
because I know a friend of mine, he actually does pay for Fortnite.
Yeah.
The skins and stuff.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah, I know. Like someone told me just to get the battle pass, but I still didn't even want to do that. It was like $10. I'm like, man, I got this shit for free. I'm
Yeah.
good. I don't
Yeah.
need skins. I
It's
don't
hard
need
for me
any
to
of
buy
that shit.
something when it's free.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's how it is for me. I'm like, because it's not gonna make me enhance the game
Nah.
anymore. It's
You
like,
just look cool.
It's just a flex,
Yeah.
especially with people with the John Wick skins.
Yeah.
Everyone gets. Oh man.
That's just fire. That's just when you see someone with the John Wick skin in the game,
Apparently
you're scared.
They're good.
They have new skin. Yeah, that's another thing. Like when people see you with the basic. They make fun of you. They're like,
They think
oh, look
you're
at this
new.
default. What do they call them?
defaults.
Like,
Or when everyone's spawning, you just grab a gun and start shooting random
Yeah.
people.
But I think that's a pro to like not paying
true.
for it because whenever people see you in a default skin, they think you suck,
Yeah.
Nah.
and they'll approach you.
I think that happens to me, like
Yeah.
people, because that might be how I've been getting. Because people, they'll try to fuck with me, they'll start building and doing
Yeah.
all type of shit, and I'll just get the upper hand sometimes, not all the time.
Yeah.
But I can see how I know they're clearly better than me. They got the skins, like they're killing me and shit.
Yeah.
But once they start fucking around, I just
You
get them.
Yeah.
Or like when you're playing squads with your friends, you see another squad with the same skin.
Yeah,
Yep.
that shit is annoying. For
Yeah.
one, it's
Oh,
like
that's
it's
crazy.
hard to keep track of who you're shooting at,
Yep.
especially when they're all together. It's
Yeah,
like,
you're like,
damn.
is that the one I damaged? Fuck.
Nope. And that motherfucker come from around, and then you
Yeah.
see 2 more pop up. You're like, God damn, was I even shooting at the same one this
Yo,
whole
yeah,
time?
yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah. But
Yeah.
no, Andrew, you're gonna fuck with it. The,
Yeah,
new,
you're
the
gonna like
new
season
the new
5.
map and shit.
Once I leave here, I'm about to go play that shit.
Hell yeah.
Give me some Frenchies.
I'm trying to think like what's all the new stuff. Oh, there was an update on the phone. The phone now has automatic firing.
Like, they didn't have that before?
Nah.
What?
Nah. And like people say it's cheap, but nah. When it comes to the phone, like you need that. You need all the help you can
Yeah,
get.
I
you
mean,
know?
I would assume, I just assumed it had automatic.
Yeah.
Because shit, not having automatic on the phone, you gotta keep tapping.
Well,
That
and
shit seems difficult.
you
Oh, for
tapping
real.
is faster than the automatic, but for the
okay.
initial shot,
Yeah.
it's convenient to have it automatic. Like, oh shit, someone's right there. Da, 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 da.
Okay,
You know?
yeah, that's true.
Because sometimes you walk into the room and they're right there and you're like, oh fuck, and they shoot you.
That
But with
happens to me a
automatic,
lot.
you walk in the room,
Just
boom,
hit
you
the
get the
button.
first shot in.
Yeah, that's what's up.
Yeah. I wanted to ask y'all, do y'all think Travis fucked up by not dropping it today? Astroworld?
Nah. Mike Dean says so himself. He's like, now I had to mix and master.
Honestly, I think I fucked up.
It's
but-
713 day today.
Yeah, that would have been dope.
And he made it seem like it was
Like,
coming out last
yo,
night.
I mean, did he? I just felt like
He
he just
actually-
felt like he finally finished it. It was just
He
hype.
even
Oh,
he even
okay.
had a post. It said 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm like, today's 5, guys.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Today's 5 because it corresponded. I'm like, wait a minute, whoa. And like you see everyone going to Hawaii. You got Sheck West. I think Nav was there.
Yeah, was there.
Wonder
Couple
Girl.
people. Gunna was out there.
Gonna
Oh, so they're gonna do like a good music rollout type, like have a
like, he-
party,
I don't know.
I think like
because it's all hustle. It's all
Hustle
Grand
Gang?
Hustle or Hustle Gang, right?
I believe so. I'm not sure to be honest. I just know.
I mean, it
he-
seems like this is a bunch of collective of people he fucks with.
for
Well,
real.
I mean, like what company the album's going through?
Oh,
Because on the
oh.
track list, it didn't say good music. It said Hustle
Oh,
Gang on
okay.
it.
Mm.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't think he fucked up doing this. I just think the hype and the amount of build that he kept putting on it, like, yo, this is gonna be better than this, than that. I think that never works out in your favor.
Yeah.
Because people are always gonna have expectations, even if it's really good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're just gonna want to find a reason why it isn't.
Yeah.
Yeah. Another good thing about it is that people who aren't Travis Scott fans, they don't know about Astroworld.
Oh yeah. Now
You know?
they're gonna be like, what is this Astroworld?
Yeah.
And the fact that we had a block party that had to have caught their attention.
Yeah, for sure.
For real.
That block party was fucking wild.
That
Just
was-
how
Did you go?
Yo.
Yeah, he was there.
Yeah, and
that shit was so wild. Like,
it's funny. Like, they ran out of food. I got so mad.
Did they run out of food?
Yeah, they ran out of food.
I wanted some Frenchies.
You didn't get any?
I'm going after I leave here.
Yeah,
Once I
Frenchies
drop
the
them
shit.
off, there's a Frenchies right over there. Gonna go right.
Oh,
to
right
that
by Andrews.
shit. Yeah.
Oh
Damn.
shit! Let me roll with you
Some
there.
fucking Frenchies.
Have you been to Frenchies, Andrew?
Like maybe once or
Yeah, I've only
twice.
been once, man.
Once or twice.
Only once.
That's me being honest.
Whenever I used to live in East End, and every Friday when we got off of work, we cashed our check, went to fucking Frenchies.
Damn.
Frenchies is fire, bro.
It is fire.
That shit is fire.
If y'all go to U of H, and then y'all go to the Frenchies off of Scott Street, that's the first one.
Yeah, that's
the
what I heard. I
original.
heard that's like the best one.
Yeah. I don't know if it's the best, but it's the original. It's cool to be there, you know?
Yeah. A lot of people say it's the best, but I mean, I don't know. How can they tell?
Yeah.
That's like people saying Popeyes is better in New Orleans. It's like, what's better about it?
Yeah.
Oh,
I
yeah.
don't know.
I mean, maybe it is.
Like, we have a Frenchies out here, and I think it's fucking bomb as hell, you know? I don't see any difference.
Seems like it's.
I think it's
preference.
just like taste, and where you grew up in.
Yeah.
Probably so.
The only reason why I said like Travis Scott might have messed it up because he made it seem like it was coming out today, and today is 713 day.
Yeah.
You know, so like you can't play with your fans' emotions too much. You know, they kind of get tired of it.
Yeah.
And that's why I think he kind of fucked up at it, because I feel like the way he's been promoting it, it seemed like it was done already. Then just to see that like he's just he probably had a majority of it done.
Yeah.
I'm not saying he didn't, but just to do this whole fly people out to or fly everyone out to Hawaii
Oh yeah.
just proves that like, yo, damn, he was still in the process of doing it.
Oh, okay.
So it's
okay.
like, I'm still gonna listen to it and fuck
Oh,
with
for
it.
sure,
But
for
the
sure.
casual person is gonna be like, man, fuck it, man, I'm done with this motherfucker.
Because compared to Birds, I think he did a better job, honestly. Because I remember he dropped the album art and the track list. I mean,
and he
yeah,
had singles too for
yeah,
Birds,
yeah,
right?
he kept pushing dates back, but at least we knew. Because I remember
Yeah.
last.
And you had music because of the
Yeah,
singles,
you had
so
music.
you had something to hold you down for.
Yeah.
There's no singles yet. Oh, watch! I'm
Yeah,
tripping.
But I feel like he won't even put that on there, honestly.
On the track list, it's the last one.
Oh,
so
I
he
didn't
might,
even see a track list.
So
Oh,
he might
apparently
make it a bonus or something.
That track list may or may not be faked. I'm not sure.
Oh,
I
okay,
didn't even see
okay.
one, so.
I may. Yeah, because.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
It looks like kind of military style.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Because, like, I know, like, I remember my friend.
Frank Ocean is supposed to be on it.
Wait,
Pimp
what?
C.
Frank? What?
Yeah, that's why everyone was. That's the only reason why I saw the track list. Everyone was tripping. Frank Ocean's supposed to be on the album.
What?
Sheck West is supposed to be on
Yeah,
the
Sheck
album.
was definitely.
Pimp C has a produced song on the album.
Okay, what?
Yeah, here I'll pull it up. Let's pull up
Because
the.
I know for a fact Travis said, "Yo, I'm gonna rap more on this." I'm like, "Okay, yo, I fucks with that." Because you can't lie. Whenever Travis Scott is featured on a song, it's either good or bad. Don't
Yeah.
deny that.
Yeah,
Like, cause I just hated it when he's on like whenever he's just only on the hook. Like-
What song was it? It was.
Like White Sand, that's good, but his hook was good, but I wish he had a verse.
Do you remember that DJ Mustard EDM track with Travis on it?
Oh, that 11.
Yeah,
I
y'all
love
fuck
that
with
shit.
that?
I love that.
Oh,
shit.
you do?
I like that. Shit.
I didn't fuck with it. Like the EDM one.
It took maybe a few listens to get me into the groove. Y'all remember Calvin Harris Funk Wave Bounce Volume 1?
Yeah.
I don't remember. I don't.
He had some jams on that shit. The shit
For
with
real.
Migos was on there. He had a shit with Schoolboy
Like,
Q.
all his features fired. Calvin Harris was a genius just to get like really good like artists featured on those tracks.
Yeah.
Oh, I love it. I mean, I guess the reason I like that is because that's the kind of sound I like. That's the type of music, like not EDM, but
Yeah.
I don't really
The
make like the
vibe.
rapidy super rap shit. I could rap, but I don't like the intro. Like I'm kind of rapping on there a lot, but I would prefer to do like like melodic shit. People shit that can make people feel a way.
Like perfect example, 90210. Like when I first showed Sherbert 90210, he instantly fell in love with that. He was like, "Whoa, who is this guy?" This was like a few months after Rodeo had came out. I had showed him to it, and this was after. Wait, yeah, this was during. Y'all remember on New Year's of 2016, Travis had dropped A-Team and Wonderful
Yeah.
at the same
Yeah,
time.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
And Green and Purple, right?
Oh no, Green and Purple was
That came out
2017.
with like Blue
Oh,
Pill,
2018,
Blue
yeah.
Pill.
No, with Butterfly Effect.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Butterfly.
Butterfly
Yeah,
Effect.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
those
There
3
you go.
tracks.
Yeah, that's kind of his like technique, kind of like drop a little
Mm-hmm.
2-song EP or something.
3 song on SoundCloud.
Yeah.
Is it that one right there with like the barbed wire?
Nah.
That's Birds.
It was Birds in the Trap.
Oh, that was oh, I remember that.
I didn't even know he was on Epic.
This is what my friends showed me in the screenshot. This was this.
Yeah, that's the one. Let me see.
That was the one. I was like, cause that never surfaced to me on IG. Like
I've
whenever.
never seen anything.
No,
Same.
look, check this out. This is the one that said Frank Ocean's on it.
Cudi.
Kid Cudi.
Drugs too.
Yeah, Drugs 2 has been confirmed. Drugs 2 definitely has been
With that
confirmed.
same. Oh, it's not really a feature in this one.
Oh, here, hold on, my bad. Right here at the top it says Grand House Epic.
Oh, okay, yeah, I
Yeah.
see it. I didn't know he was on Epic. That just says 36 minutes. The track time at the top.
Oh, runtime 70,
Runtime?
78,
Oh,
14.
I was about to say 36 minutes with all them songs.
Yeah.
That's fucking wild.
Uh,
Yeah.
and yeah, that's another. Well, you're probably right then. That's probably fake because it says the release date's today. That's why I thought it was today.
Yo,
too.
what if it's midnight?
That would be fire.
What's
That would
today,
be fire.
Friday?
Today's Friday. Today's the day you drop.
I mean, I feel like he would have been promoting something,
Or
man.
Travis
like-
Scott's like, no, I meant 7:13 in Hawaii time, not y'all's time. For real, they
That's
get
true.
you at that post central time
That's
or whatever
true.
you
You
call
seen this
it.
picture? Ski
Who-
mask without the dreads.
Nah.
Oh
Yo,
yeah,
I had
oh,
a
that's so
theory.
weird.
I had a theory that he never had real dreads, bro. Cause I remember. You remember when this video dropped? The Catch Me Outside.
Oh no.
You can see like in this shit, he has a do rag on, cause he keeps a do rag on. But when you wear a do rag, you can kind of see your hair in there.
Yeah.
In this shit, he
You
don't
can.
like. You can clearly see his no dreads.
There's no.
there.
Yeah.
And then maybe
didn't know he was
about a
bald.
month later, he came out with the Baby Wipes video.
Uh-huh.
Full head of fucking dreads, bro. I'm like, yo, I was the only one that peeped it. I'm like, yo, there's no way you got dreads
Just
that
that
fast.
fast.
I'm thinking maybe he had extensions, but I don't think he had them at all.
Are
Like,
those
bald.
popular? Fake dreads? Is that a popular
well, yeah, like Fetty Wap. That's how he got his dreads. Cause I don't remember you noticed, like when Fetty Wap first came out, he had like short hair too.
Oh,
and
yeah,
then maybe
yeah.
like a week
thing?
or two later, he had
wasn't
dreads.
the dreads his dead homies? His homie had died?
Somebody had died. I don't know if it was his homies, but it was somebody that died. I think it was like a girl or something from his hood or some shit. But that's the
It was-
story.
yeah, and they were her dreads?
Yeah, I think it was like
That's
her
wild.
hair or some shit like that. But same thing with Lil B. Like he popped up with dreads
Yeah.
randomly too. So it's I won't say it's popular, but people do it.
Lil B is coming to Houston.
Oh, word?
Yeah. Y'all know West Blanco?
No.
I don't know him, but
wait, hold on. I think I seen him on Twitter. No bullshit.
I've
Yeah.
seen him on
He's funny
IG.
as hell on Twitter and IG.
like I followed the dude that does his animation videos.
Oh,
'Cause
okay, okay.
I think his name was like King's Dub or some
Yeah,
shit.
yeah.
I wanted to get some shit done for
You're
my
right.
shit, but he's been booked up for a while.
West Blanco's opening for Lil B.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I was like, damn, that's sick.
Crazy.
Yeah, like that's an accomplishment on its own, you know. Get to open up for
I
Lil
fuck
B.
with, like, it was one song. I don't know the name of it. I can't say. I'd be lying if I said I did. But it was one
What?
song I seen on his IG, West Blanco.
Oh,
that shit was,
okay,
That
okay.
shit was cool.
The animation one was Big Dog.
Might have,
Yeah, the animation.
was it
too.
like? It wasn't like an entire video, right? It was just like
a snippet?
Yeah, it might have been
Yeah.
Big Dog. Yeah, I fuck with that shit.
Kung Fu from YBN Corday.
Nah.
Oh,
I heard-
whoa. I seen like a lot of retweets on his Kung Fu snippet.
I seen it, but I can't say I fuck with it.
Y'all know how do y'all know how YBN that whole thing started?
How?
Off of I think it was either Xbox or PlayStation, but that was their gamer tag, YBN. Like they were a crew, and like they never knew each other, and up until recently did they start linking up.
Oh wow.
Yeah, because they all played games together, and then they all made music, and then they made it their crew, and then recently they said whenever they started linking up and actually making moves, the shit popped.
Cause I was gonna say I remember like YBN Namir's first song that popped. None of them niggas was in that video.
Yeah.
It was just him and like some random other dudes.
Yeah.
Like at least it seemed what I thought it was. It seemed like it was YBN Namir and whoever was funding him in the video. Like whoever was putting the money up for him to do this shit.
Yeah.
I could be wrong. I don't know, but that's how it seemed.
Yeah.
It just seemed like that.
Yeah, because I started seeing all these YBN guys. I'm like, what the hell
Just
is going
popping
on?
up out of nowhere.
Yeah, and then I watched the interview and they talked about it.
Oh, I didn't
For
know
me,
that.
the one that's been
'Cause they're
blown up
young.
on my Twitter was Corday. Where is
I like that Almighty J, the two-tone drip shit. Two-tone drip. That shit is, I like that shit. I mean, I can't say I listen to them, no. I just like that one song. I got the plug on speed dial. Like new time. Ooh, got a bitch mad. She pissed off. Shipped off. Everybody working on blood. She ain't getting no love. That shit go hard.
I'm literally about to find this motherfucker.
Yeah, I seen him. Like it's so weird. It's crazy how people blow nowadays, bro. Like that Corday dude, he blew off of that one, which was like a J. Cole diss, but it really wasn't. He was just talking. His thing was like old heads or something.
Yeah.
Oh,
He was kind of just like addressing the situation.
Yeah.
And he killed that song.
He killed it. Yeah, he
Yeah.
did. I can't hate on him.
Yeah. Like I'm not like going back to listen to it. You know what I mean?
Exactly. I guess that's a good way of saying it. Like I liked it, but I'm not gonna be jamming that shit.
Like whatever he was trying to accomplish, like
it worked.
he killed it.
Worked.
Yeah,
it worked. It definitely worked.
Yeah.
That shit worked.
Cause, like I definitely started paying attention to him after that song. You know, like
Yeah.
I don't know, I still don't know a project or anything.
Yeah, I can't say I was paying attention, but I know it's not established, but he's making his way.
Yeah.
And then with he has his crew. It just seems like.
I just like how smart the song was. You know,
This-
like
this
he
was-
had made good points.
That was the one that's been blown up.
Yeah,
on my
I seen
Twitter.
that shit blowing up.
And then that's just been retweeting all on my Twitter. Like I would just see like
Yeah, I
2 or
seen that
3
shit.
guys.
Everyone retweeting that section.
Yeah, I'm like,
or that
okay,
video.
whoa.
Man, it's wild. Like the shit that blows up, man,
Yeah.
and goes viral. Like
Yeah.
the video. Shit, I suggested Craig do this shit with the In My Feelings challenge. I'm like, yo, that shit would be so
that
funny.
shit was.
That's
funny.
like his biggest video on
Really?
IG. It's like 10K views on that shit right now.
Damn.
I'm
Whoa.
like, and it's like all of the cool shit he does. That's the one that like 10K, bro.
Wow.
Like that's the one that blows up because
That's
it's
weird.
a challenge. And like even on my fucking Twitter, bro.
It's funny, but it's not his funniest clip.
Yeah,
or
it's,
anything.
not,
yeah.
it's nowhere near his funniest shit, bro.
Yeah.
In my opinion.
The police, that new sketch with the
That shit
police,
is funny.
Yo.
that shit was hilarious, dude. I was showing everyone like,
Yo,
you
that
need to
shit
watch
is-
this. You
Like,
need to
look at
watch
this
this.
shit. This is my pinned tweet. I never had a tweet get this much views. A video, 1,800. Like, that's
Damn.
crazy. Like, yeah, that shit with the police is funny. He's like, sir, how'd you get over there?
Yeah.
That shit's fucking funny. Yeah, it's like, I don't know, man. It's just weird how that shit works.
No, it is weird. It is weird.
I guess people don't want to be first to the party.
No, hell no. I forgot who tweeted it or it was on IG. It was like, y'all support popularity. Y'all don't support talent. Something like that.
Clout.
Yeah.
That's a fact.
Yeah.
That's a fact.
I remember Craig made a tweet. He said, "Remember when Double XL was about clout?
Yeah.
I mean, not about clout, or something like it. It was. Crap! I can't believe I forgot that.
It when Double XL wasn't about
Was it-
clout.
Yeah,
it
yeah,
wasn't
well,
about-
Yeah.
Cause that shit, this year and last year proves that.
Yeah, and
True.
I mean like that.
Shit, they have the headline. We got clout on that shit. Like,
Is that what it said?
yeah, at the
Yeah.
bottom, clearly at the bottom says we got clout.
I mean, it's cool because Double XL forced themselves to not be relevant.
Mhm.
You know, like
Yeah.
now it's like now you have an opportunity. You know, like
real.
Yeah.
because like what we're doing is it's media. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? We just don't look at it like that. You know,
Yeah,
but
that's true.
like Double XL shot themselves in the foot. Because when that Cuddy, Asher Roth,
Yeah.
B.O.B., I had no idea who they were.
Me neither.
It was Double XL putting me on.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I mean? And then now it's like, bro, we've been knowing about these guys. You
I
know,
remember
like
there was one cover. It was a double XL cover. It had Cuddy. It had Cuddy on the front page. He was doing a kick, and there was two other guys.
Oh yeah,
next
that
to
was
him.
that one. It was
Yeah.
him,
Yeah.
Wale, and Currency.
And I
on that
remember
sweater.
because Cuddy was wearing the Yeezy
Yeah,
ones
the,
in
the
that.
first
Yeah.
Yeezys. He was
Yeah.
doing the jump kick.
Yeah.
Yeah, Currency looking at him like that. And I think
Yeah.
it was Wale in the middle.
Yeah.
I'm mad I lost that magazine. I remember
I used to have that.
it was
Too.
2011. I
I
was
had
in
that
college.
picture. I think I gotta
With
look
that
around
shit.
Facebook.
Yeah.
I have to
And,
find out.
Actually, I'm tagged. in
Cuddy
the
had
picture
beef
of it.
with Double XL because whenever you open up the magazine, it's supposed to like give you the introduction to each artist.
Mhm.
And whenever you opened up to Cuddy's intro, he was in the middle. So like the
Oh,
staples.
it was Ace Hood.
Oh.
Oh yeah, it
This-
was.
this-
It was fucked up.
Yeah,
like,
if they
I
fucked up
remember
his
that.
picture.
Yo,
I remember, like, yeah, you're right, cause
Yeah.
like
And-
it was like right down the center.
They didn't put him on a page. They put him in
Yeah,
the
he
middle.
was right
and
in the
he was
middle.
pissed about that shit.
Yeah, you're right. I didn't even like, cause I remember I was in college and like I don't even speak to this dude anymore. But he's the one that put me on to all of these guys. Like he put me on to Spitter and Cuddy specifically. Like he put me on to the Kid Named Cuddy mixtape.
That was
And I-
sponsored by 10 Deep.
I knew about Spitter from like early Wayne days, but I didn't know he had came back out with the mixtapes, like one
Mhm.
mixtape every month type shit.
I remember Spitter from the Wayne days, and I didn't know it was
the same.
Spitter. Yeah, I didn't know it was the
Oh,
same
yeah,
guy.
the same guy.
Speaking of Wayne,
That's crazy.
the Carter Five.
You ready for it?
I saw that billboard. I'm like, new fans over the horizon.
I feel like
Let me. I need to
fans.
see this billboard.
Well, how I feel about that shit is,
Oh,
I just hope that he went and redid. I hope it's not what he had from before, because I feel like it's gonna be dated.
Whoa.
because
I feel you. I hope. What I'm hoping is, if it is the same
Look
project,
what it says at the top, 2 days ago.
revealed to be fake.
Wait, what? Hold on, chill, chill, bro,
It was photoshopped.
Let's see.
chill,
Yeah,
chill,
The
man.
F is for
See,
fire.
I knew it.
Chill, man. Still, new fans over the horizon. Just saying. That was fake. Wow. Yo, one time it was me and my friends. It was me, Sherbert, and my homeboy Raymond. We were leaving out the Galleria.
Uh-huh.
While we were driving, me and Sherbert saw a damn billboard.
Yeah. Y'all freaked out?
We were like, yo, it's damn.
Oh,
Funny story, honestly, in my first, I think Damn, in my opinion, no diss to Kendrick Lamar. I still love the guy. I still love his craft, his work. Damn is my least favorite album from him.
What?
In my opinion,
Well,
Damn.
I can see how. I feel like Damn is his compilation of every other album he has done. Like,
exactly.
He put them all into one.
Exactly.
Because honestly, I feel like
What's your favorite?
has to be Section 80.
Oh, okay.
In my personal
I don't
opinion.
consider that though, because it was
Section 80.
before like it was at first.
It was an
technically,
independent,
but
right,
it wasn't
independent.
his first like mainstream album.
Like, I feel like that, because I know for a fact in 2017 he had a big, huge spike in new fans, like
Yeah.
a new wave, and it was all because of Damn. I'm like, nah, like, where were you guys, you know?
Yeah.
Where
I
were
would
you
say
guys?
Damn is my
Oh,
favorite,
so you have a problem with Damn because of like the cultural impact.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Matt, you don't
have
I
any
used to be
problems
admit it.
with-
I will admit it, yes.
I used to be like that, but because that's how I am with Cuddy. I used to be like that with Cuddy, especially with this new shit that dropped and all his newfound fans.
Like, y'all just realized he can hum? Like, come
Yeah,
on.
But
yeah.
I'm like, yo, shit. Either way, people are fucking with him. So I'm like, yo, shit. If
I
you
guess
found
it
out
works
late,
out,
then
you
hey,
know.
Yeah.
hey.
Like I can't hate on you. I can't demonize you. As long as we both love each other, you know, that's all that matters.
Love
We
the
can't,
same shit.
you know, we can't demonize each other.
Yeah, but nah, it matters. I mean, I get what it does matter because like you don't want to be at a party and like people listening to the songs you love and then them misinterpreting it.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? And then like fucking it up and then like they can't fuck it up for you. You know?
Yeah,
Cause
you're right. That's true.
and like you don't want the artist to like pander to that.
Yo.
You know?
Yeah.
So like that's why it could fuck it up. But if they don't pander to it, then you'll be all right. You
A
know.
perfect example. I don't want to. Okay, not a perfect example, but I don't know if you guys remember, but Travis Scott came to this club 2 weeks ago, and it was play. It was
Yeah, I remember you were
You
there.
posted
Yeah.
about it, right?
yeah.
I
And
saw
the,
it.
the
I saw
funny
it.
thing is, it was me and Sherbert. This was our first time going to the club.
Uh-huh.
Like, and you know how expensive it is just to get section,
It's
drinks.
bullshit.
Everyone's just standing there.
Yeah.
The funny thing is, there was obviously Travis Scott fans, and there was people just standing there vibing out. Then you have girls just standing there.
Yeah.
And like, there was me and Sherbert just
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Set the mood for that night, cause you had an interesting ass story that night.
Here's how it went. So Travis Scott's coming late as hell, as always.
What club was it?
It was Play.
Like a
P-
lounge?
I think it was. The way it spells PLAE, Play.
Oh, okay.
And like, yeah, we were just there. Me and him were just standing talking. There's some songs.
You
that
and Sherbert?
Yeah, me and Sherbert, we were just there. We were just vibing out to the songs. Like, oh yeah, we know this song.
They're playing Travis songs?
A few. They
Okay.
play Butterfly Effect like maybe 2 or 3 times
Damn.
in there, and then there was this one guy, Sherbert. Like, both these guys, they kept looking at each other. They're like, they had this thought if they knew each other.
Oh.
And then Sherbert had the courage and said, I'm gonna just talk to this guy.
Yeah.
Like, where do I know you from?
Yeah.
And like, yeah, the three of us, just like the three of us just started, it was the three of us. We just started hanging, right?
Yeah.
And like we were just there, vibe listening. One song came on. It was a 6ix9ine song, and then I think it was called. It goes like, I'm not a big 6ix9ine fan. I respect him.
Yeah.
The only one song I know by lyrics is like, "Blicky got the sticky" or
Yeah.
something
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
Gummo?
Yeah, Gummo. And
Yeah.
then the three of us literally start jumping up and moshing.
Yeah.
And then a fourth guy came in. Oh, his name is I know his ad is DJ Slime. Like, he started moshing with us. I'm like, oh shit, we finally did something.
You got a wave going.
Yeah, it was just the 4 of us, and the funniest thing is, the 4 of us were the only ones moshing.
Yeah.
They probably knew the song, honestly.
And like, you had the Travis fans right there. I'm like, dude, why aren't y'all
Having fun.
y'all are just standing there?
Was Travis there yet or not?
Yeah, Oh nah, at that time Travis wasn't there.
So they're trying to be too cool for the party.
I guess I don't know. I just know for a fact that I know for a fact Gummo, you couldn't just stand there. You had
Yeah.
to jump up.
Music can bring that
I was
energy
gonna say, a
out.
lot
yeah.
of people go to these places not to even have fun anymore, just for like the look.
Yeah.
For the look and for the
Oh.
pictures and shit.
Especially
for the
if you
flex.
have a section and you could just
Yeah.
flex all the bottles.
Yeah.
Damn, those are the real flexers.
Yeah. It's not my
Flex
style.
offender.
Yeah.
It's not worth it.
And
Nah, hell no. Cause them bottles is fucking expensive,
real.
bro. Like.
Here's
It's
the
double,
tab, like
it's
800
double.
right there.
Triple what it costs in
Fucking
store.
hell yeah, man! Like you could buy a couple bottles for what they're fucking charging.
That's
Like,
fair.
nah. And then like, what for?
Oh yeah.
What's the point?
Honestly, what the point is, not for me, but I would think it's just for fucking chicks, honestly.
Okay,
That's it.
now if that's the point, like, why the hell do you want a chick that has you spending more money than you
For real.
need to
Exactly.
be? You know,
And that's where I don't get it, but hey, I think that's what the rationale behind it has to be.
it's crazy. It's weird. It's like
It could be a social thing. Like you're in the booth, you know what I'm saying? Because I remember there was a booth in the center, and then I'm guessing you must be I'm not gonna say you'd the
Top
richest or
dog.
anything, but
If you got this one, this is the one everybody will see. Pretty much.
you got money, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Hella money. And
All of that shit is like a. I don't know. That's all kind of corny though.
yeah, it is. It is because like you like.
I understand it, but it's whack to me.
Yeah, like I've only been to the club a couple times, and like
I don't go to the club.
the guy with all the bottles and the nice suit with obviously the most money is the corniest dude. You know, he always is the corniest dude, and it's like, man, it's not who you want to party with. You know, like my homies down the street chilling at the crib. Those are the guys that you want to hang out with.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you would have fun with.
Yeah.
Because you can have a party of your own there. Just order a couple pizzas, sodas. Dang.
Yeah.
That's a fact.
Yeah.
And if it was a sleepover party, yo, we up all night.
Dusky.
We up all night.
I forgot who. Her name is Glowin on Twitter, and like she was talking about it, how like she was saying like most girls would much rather go to art shows, go to album releases, and all this
Yo.
stuff instead of clubs. It's just like, I don't know.
It's like-
but y'all still end up going to the clubs.
I was gonna say,
So
yeah, we live in a weird time now.
Yeah.
man.
It's like
just
y'all
a
go
weird
to the
time.
club just to spend money and be sad.
yeah, for real.
It's
It's
like
a weird
because I
time
know
to
for a
live in.
fact when I was in the club there were some very attractive girls there, but that was just standing. I'm like,
Yeah.
are y'all waiting for something or what?
Yeah, and they look bored out their mind.
Like y'all
For
just
the
swing,
look, there
like,
for the look.
y'all
Yeah.
just swinging to the music.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
There
know.
to catch a trick.
Yeah.
You know.
And then the people will be offended with how much fun you're having, you know?
That's the thing
Yo.
that gets me upset, yo. But like I like to have fun, bro.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
Like that same exact
almost
thing.
shameless, like having
Yeah.
fun, but and then you see people watching you like they're upset at
Yeah.
your fun. I'm like, damn, bro,
But-
like, I'm sorry.
I've been here
Yeah.
longer. Why are you having more fun than me?
And like,
you know?
it's funny because y'all know how whenever I guess you would go to a show or concert, they play Mad City, and once when they say
Yeah,
yo,
yeah.
it was me and Sherbert and this other dude, we was in that hoe,
Yeah.
and then they literally cut the song to some other song, and we were like, oh what?
Yeah.
I was just like, dude, why?
I'm pretty sure people were looking at you like, oh my god,
Like we was the
like you were doing something wrong.
Trust, like we was the only ones moshing. We were the only trap fans moshing.
That's crazy.
No diss to anyone that was there watching this. No diss.
Nah, this fuck
I was about
y'all.
to say straight this.
Yeah,
Why would y'all have
acting,
fun?
yeah.
The fuck?
Like,
Like
man.
what Travis made it a standard, you know. Like, what would Travis do? You know,
Bro,
have
like-
a fucking good time. Don't
Yeah,
fucking be on your
rage,
phone. and
Ragers,
shit.
man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I remember I seen him. I think it was the rodeo tour. This was before rodeo was even out though. He was on tour with Young Thug.
Oh yes,
And
that
Metro,
tour.
yo, bro,
Yeah,
that tour was amazing.
That
I
tour.
would-
I was
Yo,
at
you
the
went?
New- I was at the New York show.
Yeah, I wish I went. That's the ones they sold posters to, right?
I believe so.
don't
Because I remember you
With
can
Metro
actually,
Boomin was the
Yeah,
DJ.
he was a DJ.
I'll pull up the posters. They're fire.
That shit was so amazing, bro.
I forgot what show it was or what city, but they actually Yahoo had live streamed it before.
Yep, that's it. That's the.
Oh, yo, that shit was so fire. Oh
It's
yeah,
this
yep,
one.
it was that one. Yep.
Yes.
Yep.
Yes.
That was
There's.
Oh,
yes.
sign.
That is the one.
Let's
There's
see how
even
much it costs.
Dang.
How much y'all think it costs? A signed Travis poster.
10K.
No, $55.
55?
Yeah.
Is it official Travis sign?
Yo, that actually
Oh, it's
is-
on Grails, but you can't.
Travis' signature is something similar like that. I have a picture.
Oh, you have one?
I have a picture of Travis Scott with his signature. He signs like that. He throws a T and a weird ass curve. I know that for
Oh,
sure.
I wanted to go just for this fucking poster.
Yeah, now that show was amazing. Like
See, look.
that show was at Webster Hall. Oh, okay, yeah.
Oh yeah, so it kind of looks accurate.
Yeah.
And that was in like what 2015, like early 2015, I believe.
Oh, it's sold already. That's all good. Yeah, so $65 with shipping.
Not bad. If it's
Crazy.
his real shit,
Man.
that's dope.
Awkward silence, everyone. Cricket noise.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And the cricket noise.
Yeah, for real. That's what happens when you jump on the internet. It gets quiet.
Oh yeah, everyone's just looking.
Like
Should we do the listening to
yeah, I was about to say
one of
we
your
could probably
tracks?
start
Yeah.
wrapping it up soon. I'm
Alright.
getting fucking hungry and shit. That Frenchie's had me fucking thinking.
We'll do. We're not gonna put the songs on the podcast, but you all can still listen to it.
Mhm.
So it's not gonna be the.
Or this is for the YouTube.
Which one?
YouTube exclusive.
You can play either one. You can probably play
Well, which one
Friend
you
Zone.
wanna play first?
You can play Friend Zone first.
Friend Zone first. Okay.
Motherfucker, here's a jam. This is the one I said might be better than Two Seater, but that's because it's new. I like it because it's a new one.
Hey, are these for sure gonna be on LSDS?
Oh yeah, no, these for sure gonna be on that shit.
Oh, dude, I'm seriously, I really can't wait for this project.
I gotta get it perfect, man. I wanted to
I
put it out
feel you.
before summer, but nah. When it's ready, it's ready. That shit is a jam, though. I made this. Every beat on this shit, I made this shit, so. It might be because that shit is playing in the back, I
Oh.
think.
Yeah, it might be. But I don't think so, because I think it did it last time.
No, then I don't
Y'all want to hear Sherbert stuff right now?
know. Yeah, you can play that.
Okay, because right now it's on audio. Okay, so
Oh, we get that shit. loaded.
this is the first one what he sent me. This is
You,
the first
you might have to
video.
play it from your phone.
Oh, okay.
This
Yeah.
is
Man, I wanted to hear it with some speakers.
yo.
Shit, I can pull up some speakers.
Yo.
Here,
Yeah, but you
we'll
can-
intro that and we can play that, and then let me
Alright.
get some speakers.
This is the first song Sherbert has sent me. He added some extra stuff later, but this is the first one.
This is him playing, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's fucking nice with that guitar, bro. Ooh, yeah.
This is his first one.
Yeah.
I have no clue what the other two he sent. He's always sending me stuff.
Yeah, that should go hard. Hey, I can fuck with this.
Oh yeah.
Hey.
It was a funny story, cause like I remember me and Sherbert were, cause I told him, dude, me and you like, cause I remember back then he used to only fuck with like rock, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? He was one of those kids, and after a while he opened up to rap, and then after the jam session I had opened up even more.
Rap is the new rock now.
He totally accepts that. He knows it too. Rap is the
Like
future.
I honestly, I don't know any rock stars, quote unquote, but I don't know any rock bands that
They're
still
still
exist
like
anymore.
relevant.
Yeah, like I don't know any
He,
of them.
like I even told him rock is dead, dude.
Yeah,
Rap
rock-
is the future.
rap is the rock now.
Like
Well, if you're like someone into rock, I feel like you have the opportunity to bring something new to the table. Because like that's what Cuddy did, you know.
you could like dang, like, because if you want to start a band, and you actually want to actually try and make it big, you're gonna have to really try and pull through.
And it's hard to be a rock band and not be corny nowadays.
Yeah, because like rock has gotten to that point where it's almost the same exact thing. Like I remember in 2016 when you remember when Birds was announced #1 on Billboard charts, the #1 album on the Billboard charts. Like I remember it was a post. Billboard had said Birds in the Trap was #1.
Mhm.
The second, like yeah, that was #1 album at the time. This #2 was actually a rock band, and it was A Day to Remember. If y'all ever heard that band,
I have heard of that
I
band.
think I heard the name, but I can't say.
Yeah, and I don't know an album
I
or
don't
song,
know.
but no, I definitely know
The
they're
name
popular.
sounds familiar.
like that band's album at that time was #2, right behind Birds, which was crazy.
Yeah,
And like, have y'all heard the band Blink-182?
yeah, for sure.
Yeah, of course.
Like that was a good band.
They
but
came
then
out with a new like recently.
California, not good.
No,
Yeah,
not
I
good.
think I heard that. Like
No.
it came out recently, and people didn't really fuck with that shit.
Not only
I
that,
fuck with
Tom.
Travis Barker though.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like Tom had left the band, so
Oh damn.
that vibe.
that's tough.
Travis Barker got a shit on that X album. That shit is hard.
Oh,
Feel
hell
like-
yeah.
What is it? Pain equals feel.
I know what you're talking about.
Bro, that song is so fucking hard. That shit you just played though is fucking fire.
This is the first edit he sent me.
Is the second one?
Oh no, same beat, but he
Oh.
added a few extra and edited it out.
Yeah, I mean, like to your point, like even Travis goes into
I feel like I hit
rap.
Travis on some shit like this.
Mm-hmm.
Did y'all hear that project? Can the drummer get some?
Nah.
It's Travis Barker.
It's Travis
But
Barker,
it's
but
like collective.
it's collective rappers.
I haven't heard. I don't know any songs that's on there, but I've seen it. Like I have the project, but I didn't
Oh,
listen
okay,
to it.
okay. Cuddy, listen to the Cuddy
Yeah,
track on that.
okay.
Yeah.
I maybe have, but like I don't remember it. Yeah, I like this shit.
Cause I know for a fact he sometimes do beat switches or he just changes out the beat. So like sometimes I gotta like write it out. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah.
You never know what's
That
gonna
I gotta
pop.
start because that's how I want this project to be. I want it to be like how you said. See, like that part he added that, and that's what I want to do. Like get to a certain bridge and then come and bring it back.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, okay.
I was thinking about doing it with samples, but I'm not trying to.
Yo, I'm gonna tell you right now. He has a Billy and Mandy sample and it goes hard as fuck.
I think I might have heard it if he posted it.
I've been told him to drop that shit, dude. Like that Billy and Mandy sample go hard as fuck.
It's just a
shit.
weird game when you're playing with samples because you gotta pay and then like
Oh
if you
yeah,
want to put it out, it's like it ain't work.
yeah.
That shit go
He
hard.
was even
And
one.
it's like promo for them, you know.
Exactly.
I
You
re-
don't. You're public. You don't get any publishing.
And I remember he was doing a Courage the Cowardly Dog sample too.
Yeah.
He was working on that. This, yo,
Yeah, it's a jam. I like his transitions.
like I'm telling you, like
This is
Sherbert the Destroyer.
Mhm.
Check him out.
He's in an interesting like space
Space, yeah.
because like if you think of the Gorillas, you know,
Gorillas, honestly,
they're a weird mash of like rock, rap,
right.
like you know.
we're me and Sherbert, we're trying to do what Gorillas should have done. Like Gorillas, yes, they're good,
They
but
broke up too quick
the
and then got back together and shit. It was
like
weird.
their last album was
I didn't
Yeah.
hear
Were you
it.
talking about the newest one?
Yeah,
That
the
just
new-
it just
it
dropped
dropped
like
like
a week
last-
ago, right?
last week. Yeah, it
Yeah.
was
Nah, you didn't fuck
not-
with it. I haven't heard it yet.
too long, and you're just like, this is the same thing y'all did last time. If they really want to expand their sound, they need to get more fire ass features.
I would say they need to
Like-
get more current. Like
Exactly.
the sound needs to be more current.
Like
And I've only heard that one like single that came out.
like Calvin Harris's album, The Funk Way Bounces.
Mhm.
They need to do a sound like that.
Yeah.
I mean, your
What-
production crew is good.
I was thinking more of like NERD kind of.
Yeah.
Oh yo, Sing Sounds,
Yeah,
NERD,
see,
for
oh my
real,
God.
Classic.
for real. I feel like
I
the
need to get that
game.
final.
I feel like the game, the whole rap game, does not pay the respects to Pharrell enough.
Hell
Hell
no.
no, of course
Hell
not.
no.
Like,
But I don't think he gives a fuck though.
I
Nah,
feel like
hell-
Pharrell
he
is
don't, he
the
don't.
only one who can
It's
tie with Kanye West.
Oh,
Musically,
for sure, for sure.
fashionably,
Yeah.
like he's the only one who can like.
Because he was right there, like
Mhm.
when
What-
Ye was doing it. Too.
Didn't NERD have like 40 songs on the top 40?
I don't know.
I think so. Like it's because they were producing for people.
Oh,
Like they
okay,
produced
okay,
for,
that's what you-
like
okay.
yeah, like Britney Spears was number one,
Oh.
and the Neptunes produced
Probably.
it. You know, like
I
something
wouldn't
like
be
that.
surprised.
That's what I'm saying. Like NERD, they don't give a fuck what you think about them. They're so paid. Like
Yeah, especially like Chad. Like people
Yeah.
always say, like, "Yo, Chad, you should be out there more." Like Pharrell. Nah,
Nah,
he don't give a fuck.
nah.
Chad is paid. That's
Hell
why he
no.
always just pops up randomly.
you could
like,
tell Chad is paid too.
Oh,
He
shit.
wears sunglasses indoors and shit.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna
that's
ask Sherbert to give me the. Oh shit, that's him right now. Should
Oh,
we put him
shit.
on the call?
Put him up to the mic.
Oh shit. Yo, what's up?
Let him know.
Andrew, which one sounds better?
Yo,
the first
so-
one or the second
So
one?
guess what? I'm in a podcast right now. I'm with Get Her High,
Skirt.
and what's your IG name?
Just Houston's Art Club or Godcast.
Okay, I'm finna tag you and everything, and yo, I'm telling you, your shit is so good. Like,
Yeah, I fuck with that shit, bro.
yo,
You're on the podcast
Yeah,
right now,
you're
bro.
live.
Just a heads up. Just a heads
You're
up.
You're live.
dude, show them the Billy and Manny sample. Show them the Billy and Manny
He's
sample.
like, no, Andrew.
Dude, you gotta show them the Billy
he's
Man. I'm
like,
telling you, that
wait,
shit
bro.
go hard as fuck.
You don't have to give us your secrets, bro. It's all good.
At least, okay, what other samples were we
Personally,
working
I'm
on?
embarrassed, but-
Man, what other? Cause we got a lot of good tracks with samples on it, but like we got Courage the Cowardly Dog, Billy and Mandy.
And bro, you're talking to a group of artists right now, bro. Like there ain't nothing to be embarrassed about, bro. We've
Man.
done worse probably.
It's because I'm working on the time signatures. I'm trying to make it 4/4, not 3/4.
Like this guy knows everything he knows like music theory, he knows notes.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, he's the best guitar
You
player.
can tell. You can just tell from
Like-
the way his transitions were.
Like, man, like that, the last track, Fire, dude. I'm telling you, dude.
Oh, he was
fire.
asking you which one you like better.
I have not heard the second one, but like, you know me, I trust, like, I haven't, like, because we just heard it now, that's why. But I trust you, you trust our judgment, you trust me, and like, you know your shit is fire, dude. Like, I believe in you, you know that since 7th fucking grade.
Keep pushing, bro.
Like, I love you, bro, like, to fucking death, you know what I'm saying? Like, we
The
got
Oh my
this.
gosh, it's gone. What the
What-
fuck?
Oh,
Oh, my God.
Damn, I
the
hate
file
that.
left.
I
Yeah.
hate that shit, bro. Or if
Wait,
you,
who were you talking to? You were talking to him or me?
you was talking to you.
He was
though.
talking to you, bro.
all that love was for you, bro.
Yeah.
I was like, 7th grade, who's he talking to?
Nigga. That's a moment right. That's like.
We got it on camera. You can rewatch
Yeah,
it.
boy.
Yeah.
Watch it back.
Lol. That's I remember that Nick Young meme where he's like this, and it's like dot
Oh,
dot dot.
yeah.
That's a
Yeah,
moment.
that's a fact with the question marks.
Yeah.
That was funny.
Let's see.
But I barely got to listen to the first one, bro. But you're saying you only added a couple stuff on the second version?
Like
On that song we just listened to. What,
But
did he
this-
just send it?
yeah,
Yeah, I sent 2.
yeah, he sent 2. We only listened to the first one. Well, he sent 3 in total. The first one, then he sent 2 other ones. He added extra. He took some stuff off, I'm pretty sure.
Okay.
Cause he. Go ahead.
I'm trying to in the first one, I believe, the hi-hats are following multiple polyrhythms of like 1/16s and 1/32s. So they don't get on a constant
And
beat.
who you know talks in there?
I don't even know what that means. I make
See,
beats.
see,
nigga.
that's why you gotta fuck with him. He actually knows, like, he knows timing. He knows this shit really
Yeah.
good. Like,
Hey-
he knows his math.
Hey, bro, we're gonna have to do another podcast with you here.
For real, dude.
What I was gonna tell you, well, we could go when we ended the podcast
But
about the business I was trying to.
Oh yeah.
Andrew kind of put me onto that.
Yeah,
shit,
we'll
how
talk-
we just all get together and just try to figure out some shit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure. We'll talk after the podcast, definitely.
Bro,
But I'm
man.
just saying, like,
Oh,
he
yeah,
has some
that's a fact.
insight,
Yeah,
you know,
yeah,
to
yeah,
music
yeah,
that
that's
we
a fact.
should
I'm
listen
telling
to.
you, like, he comes from. I don't know if y'all
Did
ever.
you go to school for it, bro, or did you just learn taught yourself?
I was in jazz band.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
shit,
Yeah, that's
okay.
what's up. Yeah.
All right, bro. We'll talk to you later. We're about to listen to some more songs.
All
Okay.
right.
We
Thank
appreciate
you.
the music, bro.
For real,
Thanks.
I'm telling you, dude. Thank you.
Honestly, I thought it was Andrew by himself.
Nah, we live on the podcast, bro.
Yeah, we'll send you the YouTube link.
Yeah, you got shout outs in this shit too,
For
multiple.
real, for real.
Okay.
I'm your number one dick right. I mean, I have to reword that. We rephrased. I'm your number one fan and your number one dick rider. That's for a fact. You got me, dude. You got me, bro.
I got your back.
I'll scrub your back. You scrub mine. All right.
All right, bro.
Thank you, bro.
Yeah.
See ya.
Yeah.
You're all synced in too, right?
Oh yeah, I think so.
All right. The first one you were gonna play was Friend Zone.
Alright, this is friend zone.
Oh shit! I like the sound of that friend zone.
Man, that shit is a jam.
Yeah, for sure. LSD, for sure.
I swear this song with this.
Oh, it might be the single.
I'm stuck in the friend zone, they want it to end, no. At least you my friend, yo, at least you my friend. I'm up like crescendo, good luck in the end, no. I hate to pretend, yo, I hate to pretend. I'm stuck in the friend zone, they want it to end, no. At least you my friend, yo, at least you my friend. I'm up like crescendo, good luck in the end, oh. I hate to pretend, yo, I hate to pretend. Whoa, whoa. Yeah, no. Whoa, 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 yeah, no, yeah. I guess this is how it ends. You said you can't be my friend. Hello, can you come again? I want you to come again. I hope you could love again. I hope that I'll love again. Be there till the fucking end. Whoa, how could you leave? You said that you wanted to see how it would be growing with me. I said I put sand on your feet, strolling the beach, rolling with me. You go, so I'm running the streets, trying to be happy. I drink so much that I OD, yo. Know why you don't like me though. I hate that I'm like this sometimes. The pain is exciting, bro. I won't even fight it at times. I feel so damn childish, yo. The way I be crying, broke hearted, it's a bad cycle. So I feel like I'm dying. I feel like I'm dying. The way I do all this crying. Don't wanna know marijuana's give me no how you act childish. We went from fussing and fighting to moving on. I don't like it. I don't like it, girl. I swear I don't like it. No. I don't like it. No. Yeah. Yeah. I'm stuck in the friend zone. They want it to end. No. At least you my friend, yo. At least you my friend. I'm up like crescendo. Good luck in the end. No. I hate to pretend, yo. I hate to pretend. I'm stuck in the friend zone, they want it to end, no. At least you my friend, yo, at least you my friend. I'm up like crescendo, good luck in the end, oh. I hate to pretend, yo, I hate to pretend.
It's over already. What? Ah, man.
It may be longer. It may get longer.
No, I like that. I like
Man, that
like-
whoa and that no. Hoo-wee.
I like that, like there's cohesiveness, you
Yeah.
know, like this sounds like LSDS, you
I
know
was
how
gonna say,
you
and that's
explained it,
exactly,
and you
yep,
know how,
that's the sound I'm going for.
yeah, like the way you, because you were what was it 2 podcasts ago?
Yeah, 2 podcasts ago.
2
right?
podcasts, you were describing the project, you know, and I like how
The process, it all fits.
it fits, you
It's a
know,
story,
like
yeah.
listening to it, it's like, oh shit, you know, like that's fire. So that's Friend Zone. So
Oh.
definitely on the next project, we just don't know if it's the leading single, right?
Yeah, we don't know yet.
So, but let two know. Let two know which
Let two.
one
Yeah,
y'all
y'all
want.
let me know. Let me know which should be the single.
Yeah.
Y'all
Yeah.
heard Two-Seater before, Two.
And that's not even out yet, right?
No, that's not out yet either.
Two-Seater's still not out, but just let them know. Because y'all could listen to it on the last podcast with two. Y'all could definitely listen to it.
Only on the podcast.
Facts. Or not, if they hit you up
Or if
too,
you
right?
hit me up, I
Oh,
send
yeah,
it to
yeah,
you
yeah.
personally. It's gonna be the rough draft, but hey, if you want to listen to it, you
Yeah.
can get that shit. And I got this last one here I'm gonna play. It's called Therapy. I produced this shit too.
And this is on here as well, okay.
This is gonna probably sound a little cohesive to this. I guess everything fits. It
Yeah.
all fits.
I ain't got no time for the shit on my mind.
That's what I
Why
like
do I
about
feel
your shit,
like
bro. It's very focused, you know?
Yeah, that's what I
Like,
try to do. That's
yeah.
why
Fuck the stop signs, fuck the cop signs. Think I'm on my mind.
People
I
appreciate the
need
work, you know?
therapy, be my therapy. 101 with me. Girl, that's all I need. Be my therapy.
You haven't covered yet?
I don't wanna leave. I ain't got
I'll
no
work on some
time
concepts, bro.
for the shit on my mind. Why do I feel like dying? Fuck the
Yeah, for
stop
sure. You know, I'll
signs,
come up with some
fuck the
stuff, and then
cop
we'll either meet up,
signs.
and we
Think
can,
I'm on my
you know.
mind. I need therapy, be my therapy. 101 with me.
Yeah.
Girl, that's all I need. Be my therapy. I don't wanna
All it
leave.
takes, you know, us to get
Damn, this is
together.
bad. You the one I want when I'm feeling sad. Damn, if she mad.
You'll be
Wish I could
surprised
run
what
from
we
my
can get out
negative
of it.
past. Fuck it, I'm doing a dash. I'm on my way to the bag. Fuck it, I run if I crash. Why you always gotta bring up the past? Sad as can be. No, I don't want no more white Hennessy. You don't know what you be doing to me. Look at what you doing to me. Look at what you doing to me. I don't know why you can see. I don't know why you can see. I ain't got no time for the shit on my mind. Why do I feel like dying? Fuck the stop signs, fuck the cop sirens. Think I'm out my mind. I need therapy, be my therapy. 101 with me. Girl, that's all I need. Be my therapy. I don't wanna leave.
So in this empty space at the beginning and here is gonna have like a therapist calling my phone saying like, "Hey, just want to remind you for your upcoming schedule with so and so."
Okay.
And the song starts, and then right there it'll be
I
like,
whisper
"We're
your
just trying to reach
name
out
in
to
my
you again 'cause I don't know
heart.
type shit." And then it's
Oh,
still
like,
kind
don't
of
worry.
Over
Make sure you
again.
contact us.
you were supposed to be here. You said you were on your way.
I know that she's there. I know that she has. Don't wanna be scared. Not to love. Pay the price with no fear. I'll go with no care. For you, girl, I swear.
This is a little concept
Cause
piece
it's
that made me
love.
think of.
I know that
You
she's
could make it when
there.
they call
I
you.
know that she
You can make it
has.
seem like
Don't
they're
wanna
concerned
be
about you,
scared.
and then
Not to
like the last
love.
message
Price
be
with no
like, don't worry
fear.
about you
I
paying.
go with no care.
Yeah, like,
For you,
like,
girl, I
like,
swear.
yeah, like,
Cause it's
your invoice is
love.
overdue. Make sure you hit us back up. You know, like.
That'd be funny as fuck too. Word.
And that was therapy.
That was therapy. Scat.
And which one was like most recently made?
Friend Zone was made last week. Well, I had the concept, I had the beat. I just recorded that shit last week. Like,
Okay.
mixed it and shit.
Where did the concept for therapy come?
Concept for therapy or for Friend Zone?
Well, the concept for friend zone came from a female, right?
Okay, that
Yeah.
was kind of obvious. Therapy is kind of like the same because the entire project is all about a female, but the therapy one is basically like missing someone and being not afraid to go through life, but afraid of what's next without this person. And therapy
Because
is
of
just
how much they provided for you.
how
you
much
know?
they
strength and
exactly. And then
happiness.
therapy is like just speaking to that person gives me therapy to get through life itself.
Okay,
So it's like one-on-one with me, be my therapy. I don't want to leave. Like I don't want to leave therapy anymore. I don't want to leave this feeling of breaking through or whatever, something like that.
Yeah.
Word.
Damn, that's dope.
It's real. It gets deep. So
Yeah.
that's why I want to really focus in on all of this shit. Make sure once it's done, I'm gonna go back, do post production,
Yeah.
figure out what I can do, fill in some shit.
And I don't want it to make it seem like Friend Zone had an obvious message or underlying point, but therapy. The only reason why, because like when you hear the song, it like you do talk about girls in your music, but the way the song is playing out, it made it seem like the song itself was therapy. You know, so I wanted to get your concept about it.
It's kind of both, but I feel like it was more
sure.
along. I wouldn't even say more because it's all subjective. Whoever takes it a certain way, however it works. But from my mindset, I was going through it when I was writing it. Anyways, it was basically feeling like this one person was my therapy. Yeah. Because I've never been to therapy before, but as the actual concept of how therapy is supposed to be. Yeah. That's how I felt like this is what that person provided. Yeah. So it's like, because I'm talking about, damn, this is bad. You're the one I want when I'm feeling sad. Damn, is she mad? Why you always got to bring up the past? So it's like damn, I'm talking through, I'm actually talking through the shit that happened. Yeah. Like it's therapy, and I'm looking to you for therapy as well. Yeah. So it's like it's a both. It's like a double entendre. Yeah, for sure. That's why I had to get your explanation. You know, because it's like both. Yeah, I don't want to assume anything, you know, because it's a powerful song, you know. It's gonna be dope. This project is gonna be, like I said, this project is gonna be the one. This shit is gonna be good because you got those two songs, and you got 2-seater on there. Yeah. You got 2 of the intro, Plus, I got some other shit. I can play you this new beat I made for a song. It's gonna be called "Alone," with "Alone" all caps with a fucking exclamation point at the end. This shit is fire. I wrote it out, but I just haven't recorded it. Yeah, but whenever from my standpoint, whenever I'm a fan of your music, it's easy for me to be like, yeah, this is the one. But for you to hear it, or for you to say it, and for me to hear it from you, oh, this album is the one, it's reassuring, you know? It's like, yeah, I can't wait. That's what's exciting about listening to the instrumental, because you're listening to it, but this ain't even the song yet. You know, when you put your flows and your words into it, it totally flips it. I got it. I don't like to spit it until I record it, because it sounds different when it's recorded. Yeah. Because the voice is like an instrument, so you're not gonna know how it's gonna sound. Yeah. So you hear it on the record. So do you always make your instrumental first and then the verses, or do you ever write a verse first and then produce for it? Well, so the way I even started making songs was, like I told you, I used to make reference tracks. Mm-hmm. So when I'm making a beat, I'll start humming. I won't make a beat until I got a melody in my head already. That's so once smart. I do that, once I got the melody, it just makes it a little easier because I can play with the flows as long as I got the melody. Yeah. The words are gonna come. So with these last songs, when I started making them, they're very melodic. They're I'll come out with the melody, think of words that'll fit, and then I'll just go from there. Fucking like how I did with Therapy. I had a song I wanted to name it Therapy, but I just didn't know what melody could fit with the word therapy, and I was just I came up with that beat. It felt like it, and I was like, and I'm like, oh shit, that kind of rhyme with therapy. Be my therapy. And then it just goes from there, and I just build. Once I got the melody, the words that comes a little easier. But once I got the melody down packed, that was it. I could play with different flows. It's basically with the melody, I feel like it's parts where you want to catch your breath. Because when you're singing out the melody, you're on beat, but you're not really doing a normal format of I'm going to write a 16 here. Oh, okay. Because I think that's where a lot of people get fucked up. They'll write 16 bars out, or they'll write bars for a song, but when they go to record it, it's kind of different because you're not really you don't know where your breath is going to be. You don't know your pockets. It's it makes it harder.
And the timing of when a certain beat drops.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So I feel like you're doing yourself a disservice. I'm not saying writing is bad, but you're doing yourself a disservice of writing words fully, then try to fit it to a beat, as opposed to hearing the beat and kind of freestyling it, and then going back and putting the words to it. Because you know where it's gonna hit each time. I know where my snare is gonna hit, so I know what word's gonna be right there. I know where the melody is gonna breathe out at certain parts. So
Okay.
But I think that's more of on like a producer side. You kind of understand that a little more, because I can visually see it. So I know where that snare is. I know how that hi-hat trickles at that one point. So it's a little easier.
Yeah.
I mean, do it that way.
I mean, you explaining it might sound easy from your point, but from like a non-music guy, it's like, man, like it's just intense, you know?
What?
Yeah, you're right.
No, but I mean, I follow you. You know what I mean?
It's
But
easy
it is a
because
lot.
I understand the concept, so it seems like it's easy.
And you've gone through those steps.
Yeah,
so
exactly.
like once you've gone through those steps, it's kind of easy to go through the steps.
And then
but
I've seen trial and error. So I've seen
yeah.
like people trying to do it one way. I've seen other people do it another way. So I took, and I shouldn't do it like that. I shouldn't write it first, then try to fit it to the words. Because then even with that, you have to learn those words too.
Yeah.
So you're kind of stumbling on it at certain points, and then it's like, damn, that don't really fit.
Yeah, and if you try to make it fit, it'll fuck it up.
Yeah,
you
exactly.
know?
It seems like you're forcing it now.
Yeah.
So.
Damn.
Yeah, it'll be dope.
Yeah, that's what's cool about your music. Your music's definitely like a vibe. You ain't forcing shit.
That's what I don't, like I said, I don't really try to make like the rappity rap type shit. I just want people to feel something when even if it's like my lyrics that I'm talking about, the vibe of the actual song, or just a mood you get put in when you're listening to it. That's all I really care. That's what music's supposed to be, honestly. Like the words and shit are cool too, but music is supposed to make you either feel good or make you remember some shit.
Yeah.
That's how I look at music.
Yeah, I always like ever since I started managing Villain Posse, my like concept of like music has completely changed, you know? Like now I like there's like these kids that like live down the street and they're always riding their bikes around and shit, and then now ever since like I got into the music business, I always think like, to those kids down the street, would they fuck with it? You know what I mean? They're middle school and shit, but they ride for Lil Uzi. You know what I mean? They're skateboarding and they're listening to Drake or something, you know? And it's like, I always think of like, because whenever they ride by and shit, I'm like, hey, listen to Villain Posse and shit. And they're like, okay, yeah, sure, Chris. And then like, they'll be like, shit's probably whack. You know, like they'll talk shit, you know? But I was just like, I'll be like, I want you to tell me if you think it's whack. You know what I mean? Like, you're assuming right now, and like y'all are kids and y'all are being little dickheads right now. But I need y'all to listen to it and let me know.
Because
and
I feel like their opinion is, I don't say it matters, but it's good to have that opinion. So you can know like the type of shit you're doing, who it caters to.
Like I don't give a fuck what my friends think. You know, like you're my age and shit. I don't care what you think. Those little kids, I care about what they think. You know,
it's like the whole Rotten Tomatoes thing with Batman v Superman.
Yeah.
Everyone thought it was the shit, but when you watch it, like, I'm not dissing the movie or anything, but when I first saw that, I'm like,
this is not it. I hated that movie.
Like remember the intro where he was floating with the bats? Like that never happened.
Oh yeah.
Cringe. And then
DC is just trash altogether. Movies, anyways, because I love DC comics, but when it comes to making movies,
their comics, they stepped up their comic game real good.
Oh, for sure.
I don't know if you guys heard of it, but they had this new superhero named Sideways. He's like Spider-Man and Nightcrawler.
Oh shit.
Like they literally like DC has literally what DC is doing now is that they're promoting new superheroes called the New Age of Heroes. They have like this guy who I guess just hulks out, and he only lasts for an hour.
Oh shit.
He only lasts for an hour. There's Sideways, the Spider-Man, and the Nightcrawler guy. He was interesting.
I was thinking of fucking Nightwing, not Nightcrawler.
Oh, okay.
Is it Nightwing? No.
There's like a whole bunch of new heroes.
A year or two ago, DC released the Batman Ninja Turtles crossover comics. Yeah, and it was what are those bad guys in Ninja Turtles? The Foot Clan.
Yeah, the Foot Clan.
The Foot Clan.
I remember that one. That collab.
And Shredder was the leader of the Foot Clan, right? Mm-hmm. Shredder posted up shop in Gotham. And so Foot Clan were popping up, and then Batman didn't know what the fuck was going on.
And the Turtles found the Bat Cave.
Yeah, exactly.
And now recently DC released a limited What If series of Batman. What if the whole time, like you know how Batman, y'all ever notice in DC they always destroy the buildings?
Yeah.
What if like the rich actually capitalize on those destroyed buildings?
Oh, for sure.
And like that's
Sure.
what they were doing in Gotham. Like Batman is destroying everything, and the rich are corrupting it. That's why there's so much
Yeah.
corrupt. It's not the villains, it's Batman. They're blaming Batman.
Oh,
He's got all this
shit.
tech.
Yeah.
He never gave it to the police.
Yeah.
And the police are like, what the heck? And this was all from the Joker becoming sane.
What?
Like Batman like forcefully gave a whole bunch of these pills to Joker and it made him sane. His name was Jack Napier or something like that. And yeah,
That's wild.
That's the new comic?
it's a limited edition series. It's already finished, and there's a twist. It turns out Jason Todd was the first Robin, and he's alive, and he never came back to that life. And
What? Didn't Jason Todd become Joker?
nah,
No?
he never. No. He became he became the Red Hood. The Red Hood.
Oh, okay.
And like yeah.
Because I know one of the Robins gets tortured by the Joker to become a new Joker. I forgot which Robin it is though.
I don't. I think you're getting confused with the Red Hood because if you read the Killing Joke,
Yeah.
you know he's the Red Hood.
Yeah.
And then Jason Todd became the Red Hood.
Oh, okay.
That's
Well,
probably it.
no. I know for a fact that one of the Robins becomes the Joker because the Joker's like getting sick and he needs someone to take over. So he kidnaps Robin and tortures him and makes him
That
become.
sounds like the fucking Saw plot.
Oh, for real?
Remember the Saw?
I haven't
movie
seen Saw. Nah,
Really?
I don't fuck with like
That's
gory shit.
That's the plot of it, basically.
Really?
It's like this guy, Jigsaw, he does all of this shit, and then he gets sick.
Uh-huh.
So he needs to find a new apprentice. He kidnaps one of these girls,
Yeah.
and in the movie, she's the only one that escapes one of his
And
Traps.
and understands
Traps.
what he's thinking.
So
he gets them,
she
gets them.
starts taking over, and that's why the Saw movies are able to continue.
Oh shit!
They know the OG guy's way.
Yeah, that's the plot.
Damn.
In a nutshell, that's the whole plot.
Damn. Hey, let's wrap it up because we're at fucking 2
Yeah, I
hours,
didn't
guys.
realize
Oh
We're at
man.
2 hours.
Whew.
So let's one more with the apps. Let people know where they can
Okay.
reach you at.
Word.
Okay, just follow me at Andrew Wins IG. Just type in Andrew Wins. Just look up Andrew Win. It's an Asian name. Throw in an S. Put IG. Twitter is at the Pope Slayer.
POP
SLAYER. The Pope Slayer. That was
POPE.
yeah, like the
SL.
Pope, like the actual Pope.
Yeah, I got you.
Like not to be offensive.
Hey, don't be scared to offend people, bro.
Yeah, well,
Don't be
it's gonna
scared.
happen either way.
Especially as an artist, right? It's kind of our job.
And it's usually the shit that you don't think is gonna offend people.
Exactly.
Funny story is, I got that Pope Slayer from. It was 2016. It was a Supreme collab with it was Anti-Hero. It was a Supreme X Anti-Hero. There was a shirt with the Pope, and it was the shirt was called the Pope Slayer.
Yeah.
I'm like, that's cool. The
Yeah.
Pope Slayer.
Like if what you're saying offends people, it probably needs to be said. You know?
That's a fact.
Yeah.
Boom. But yeah, and Snap. If y'all still Snap is That's So Crash Dog.
That's so Crash Dog.
That's So Crash
That's
Dog.
so crazy.
And then where can people reach you at so they can like request for you to send music to them? What's the best way? Twitter?
Oh yeah, the best way is probably either IG or Twitter,
Okay.
DM. You can hit me there. It's
And it's as simple as that, right? Just DM
just
you.
DM me.
Oh, for real.
That's as simple as that. You DM me, you tell me you like it, I'm gonna send it to you. That's as easy as it is. You don't have to tell me why you want the shit. Just you like it, boom. You
Yeah.
can listen to it on your own.
Yeah.
But there's Together High, spelled TWOGETHERHIGH. To Get Her High or Together High.
But if you post the song, the lawyer's coming after y'all.
Oh, that's a fact.
I'm talking to the speaker like it's the mic, but if you post the song, the lawyers are coming
Yeah,
after
that's
y'all.
a fact. We don't want it to be published
Yeah.
anywhere. We just want
It's
for
meant-
your own listening.
Yeah,
pleasure.
it's meant strictly for the fans, so don't fuck around.
Don't fuck around.
Don't fuck around. Okay.
That's a fact.
All right, we'll wrap it up. Appreciate it, guys. Boom. We're done.
Cool podcast.
That was fun. Hell yeah.
Cool podcast.
Fine. I can finally talk to people, not text.
Yeah, this shit. I can't wait to finish this album, bro. This shit's gonna be so hard.
Oh, just a heads up, we're still on. We're still on YouTube.
Now
No,
you gotta
but-
go on YouTube to get the extended scene.
Exactly.
Extended cut. This
The director's cut.
But
Zack Snyder.
Yeah, dude, it's like It's exciting and it's
Bro.
nerve wracking.
Because it's like you see me. Well, all right. So the concept that I was thinking of I wanted to be animation. I may still do an animation show. It's basically is me or animated character of me in the bathroom looking in the mirror, basically.
Okay.
And I don't know. So the animation I had, I'm looking in the mirror, and like I'm just there, like kind of drunk face, but kind of blank staring,
Mm-hmm.
like fucking eye, kind of like glary, glossy and shit. And
Yeah.
then I look down, I turn on the sink to like wash my face, and I turn the sink on, and it's like blood dripping, and there's broken hearts coming out of the water
Oh
and
shit.
shit.
Okay.
So I'm like washing my face in it, but I don't realize like even though I'm doing it, like I'm still
Yeah.
washing it like it's
Oh, like
water.
that.
Only the
Attention.
viewer notices.
Yeah, and like I'm just still just washing my face with it. So I don't know how I can capture that in a picture for like a cover, but I wanted that to be the animation, and then like I turn it off and it's still like me just staring. I guess it could be like me staring into it and you see like the blood in the sink, like kind of
Yeah.
hearts and shit. I don't want it to be like gory blood, but I want it to be like that's what it is.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
That's
Okay.
like remember when Kanye was doing graduation, he got Takashi Murakami to do his artwork.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
like that.
Yeah.
He
And
did the
got-
new shit too.
Yeah,
For
for
Kids See
Kids See
Ghosts.
I
Ghosts.
always
That shit was
knew
so
that,
fire.
man. It's crazy.
Yeah.
That's why I fuck with the graduation. Like,
Yeah, I
Just-
love that album.
The Homecoming music video. That's
Yo.
just
With
wild.
the bear fucking
Yeah.
jumping out the. Ooh, that shit was fire, dog.
Yeah.
like I think that was the album that made me realize, oh my God, this is Kanye West. This was the same guy that like, cause you know how like when you're young, you don't really know that much. Like this was like the early 2000s, so all you had was the radio.
Yeah.
Before the internet became the, before
Yeah.
you legally
Right.
download, pirate, torrent, all that
Yeah.
shit.
LimeWire.
And then like, classic.
Kaza.
Yeah.
And then it wasn't until like Stronger and then a few other tracks on Graduation.
Yeah,
like,
Graduation
Headline.
was his breakthrough. I feel like
For sure.
to like pop stardom
Yeah.
for sure.
I'm like, this guy was the same guy from, Hey Mama, you know what I'm saying, Late
And then he was
Registration.
producing
All
a
Falls
lot for
Down.
people too. So
Yeah.
it was like
On the Blueprint. Well, didn't he produce on the first Blueprint?
Yes,
Yeah.
it was all
he
him.
produced
Like
most of that shit.
like,
Damn.
99% it was all him. Like I
Him,
could tell.
Swizzy, Timbo.
Like
He as far as back as the Dynasty album actually.
Really?
I think so. I
Yeah.
think he may have had one or
Yo.
two on that shit.
it's funny. Y'all remember Nardwar?
Yeah.
No,
Oh yeah.
yeah.
I still fuck with
Uh,
Nardwar.
He posted his first interview.
Who was it?
It was like a rock band, but he was like in middle school. It was
He
tight.
was in middle
Wow.
school.
Yeah,
Oh, that's
Nardwar was in
wild.
middle school, and
Dang.
bro, same energy.
I was gonna say,
Same
I
energy.
could imagine him having that same energy.
Yeah,
Like,
and the band like give him props, like
Uh-huh.
man, you're killing it, bro. Like we're fucking with you, but like
But that's
You're
so.
killing it.
I feel like that's cool, but at the same time, where do you get that info?
oh bro, you make some calls, bro.
I'm about to say he's probably like a fat or something.
And
Because
now-
like I don't know where you get that info, bro.
No, I think I'm pretty sure like he calls like his family and friends and shit like
but
that.
how do you get access to them too? Is what I'm thinking.
Cause he's from,
Yeah,
I know
it's
for a
not that
fact he's
hard.
in Canada,
You
and,
think
he,
so?
and
I
like,
mean, it shouldn't be if they're willing to do it. But I feel like the average, like the Young Jeezy episode, like one Young Jeezy interview he did for sure was like the shit he was talking. It wasn't like incriminating shit, but it's nothing. I don't think someone just calling and saying, "Hey, I'm trying to do an interview with this guy. Can you give me some info?" Especially if they don't know who you are.
Yeah.
If they don't know Nardwar. Especially if they know Nardwar, they're like, "Oh yeah, we can give you that info."
Yeah.
But for someone that doesn't know him and he's just calling you like, "Hey," it probably isn't him calling. It's probably like a.
No, I
someone
think
that works
it's
for
I
him.
think it's Nardwar.
It might be.
Because like Nardwar holds himself like Nardwar. You could tell like he's kind of like I don't know what's the word, but
Eccentric.
yeah, like eccentric or I don't want to say nerdy, but like he cares. You
Yeah.
can like tell he
Yeah,
cares.
he definitely does.
I feel
care.
like he cares, but to a point, doesn't know when to stop. 'Cause
Yeah.
I remember the Kid Cudi interview. Like the guy would not stop, and he actually he was talking about, I think it was his grandpa or uncle, his dead grandpa or uncle.
Yeah.
And Cudi just wanted to stop, and he had to really go, but he didn't want to be rude to no one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, and I think I saw that interview, and I think what happened was like Cudi didn't get Nardwar.
Yeah, I was
Like,
gonna say a lot of interviews are like that too.
Yeah,
'Cause
like
I remember Spitter's first interview with him. He was like dissing him, kind of. He
Yeah.
ran off with his vinyl.
Yeah.
And he wanted to do another one. He was like apologizing.
Yeah.
For it. He was like, "Yo, damn, my bad,
Yeah.
man. I didn't realize it." Big Sean too. But
Yeah. And whenever people know who Nardwar is, the interview's different.
Yeah, you can
know?
tell that it's
Yeah.
all love.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like I feel like if Nardwar called my mom and like he was like, I'm a huge fan of your son.
That's true.
I'm a media. Like
Yeah.
I'm gonna be doing an interview
And
with
then
your
sends
son.
you like samples of what he's done before. Then I could see how.
Exactly,
they
and if he's saying like, I'm already scheduled to do an interview with your son. Is there anything like I might need to know or anything you'd want to
Ooh,
let me know?
dang.
something that he wouldn't be
Facts.
expecting.
The
Yeah,
facts.
especially if like if the
That's
interview's
true.
already scheduled.
Yeah,
Because
that's
like
true.
if the mom or like let's say it's a mom or cousin or auntie or something, she can easily say, "Let me call you back," and then just call, "Hey,
Yeah.
sweetie, do you have an interview lined up with Nardwar, the human serviette?" Like, "Oh, actually, I do," and he goes, "Oh, okay," you know, like she's more than willing to give up info.
Yeah,
And
true.
especially the gifts when he
Yeah.
like he has so many episodes with Snoop Dogg.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Yeah, and that's a
And the fact that he still comes with new information for Snoop Dogg it's
and
like,
new gifts, you know, like that shows you care and like
And you're putting in the work.
you put in work and
'Cause
it's
some of those
easy.
gifts are very rare shit too.
It's easy to respect people who care.
Yeah.
You know, like that's why
Because you
currency.
can notice it.
Yeah,
You notice it.
and that's why currency feels bad. It comes
Yeah.
back, you
Oh,
know,
yeah,
because
currency
Nardwar
too,
does
yeah.
care.
You know,
So
like
like,
it's easy to notice who cares or
yeah,
not.
exactly.
It's like it's simple, but it's very easy to notice.
Hell, yeah. You watch these TV interviews, and those motherfuckers do not care.
oh,
Like those
yeah.
late night shows.
Hell no, they don't
Late
care.
night shows are gonna die out, bro.
Hell
I'll give it
yeah.
another 2-3 years.
Late night shows will clown you when you're on there.
Oh,
You know what I
yeah.
mean? Why would people want to go through that? Go through that?
That's even like radio shows to some point now.
Hell yeah.
Oh,
Hell
For the
yeah.
most part, like Breakfast Club and shit.
I've never like with what we consider like the official media, radio, print, magazine, newspapers, like with like through because like I manage a couple artists and we try to go through media like because
It's necessary, but it's not.
it is necessary, but it
You don't
matters
need
to the
it.
artist. You know, like
Yeah.
the artist wants to see them on the news. They want to see themselves on
Yeah,
the
that's
paper
true.
and shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And like the
Like,
media's
some
never
people can
came.
twist what you say.
Not only that, they don't even like they don't give a fuck and like
yeah, they don't do their
it's-
due
I
diligence.
feel like podcasts are the best way for an interview. Like,
Yeah.
like you basically
long form,
Yeah.
anything long form.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whether it's a late night show,
yeah.
that little quick cookie cutter shit is out the window
Yeah.
now. Nobody cares about that.
And
anymore.
like Andrew, what you're saying, like with them twisting your words, you're almost guaranteed for your words to be twisted
Oh, yeah.
in like those kind of interviews. It's like it's almost a
Crazy.
given.
especially when it's up to them, the editing and all of that shit.
Yeah.
Oh,
Podcast is really like when you record, it's gonna be edited, of course, but at least you know it won't get like chopped and shit.
It's hard to
Yeah.
chop it up.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like it's hard to chop it up and then rearrange
And
it.
yeah,
Oh,
exactly.
yeah.
You could easily chop it up into like, oh, we talked about Fortnite in this section. We talked about music in this. You can
Oh,
do
man.
that.
Rearrange
But
it.
to rearrange
Cause
it,
it'll be noticeable.
Yeah,
Like,
exactly.
You'll notice like, if you're paying attention,
Yeah.
you'll notice like the punch-ins or.
that would take like some serious editing.
yeah,
Like you have to have some.
yeah. Like I
skills.
don't edit the podcast.
Uncut and unraw.
Yeah.
Shit.
Oh, Andrew,
What's up?
text me your favorite colors so I can make the cover.
Oh yeah.
Favorite
word.
colors?
Yeah.
Oh dang. Honestly, just put black. I love black.
Black and white.
Just black in general. Like I am the type of person to go in the summer, black t-shirt and some black jeans.
Okay.
Yeah,
I
that's a
just
fact.
love-
I recently got into that
I
shit.
like black.
I got you, bro.
And not only that, what really backed it up was Yoji Yamamoto's quote. He said, "Black is that color that you could either like. Black is something that you don't bother me, and I won't bother you.
Yeah.
Black can be mean, and black can be very graceful and beautiful.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's,
That's
a good way to describe that shit.
like that really backed me up on black. Like,
Yeah.
legit backed me up on black.
Scat. So that was a cool little podcast.
Hell yeah.
Got to hear some sneak peeks of the album. But remember, I sent that friend zone shit to this engineer to have him mix it and shit. I sent the vocals and the beat. Had to track them out and shit. So see
When'd
how
you
it
send
comes
it?
out. I sent it to him like literally before I got here.
Oh, okay,
And
okay.
we transferred it over.
Yeah. So it'll take about a week per song.
Well, I mean, so what I've been trying to do, I was thinking if I should go to like Barron's, because I hear that's like a really popular studio in
Yeah.
Houston. I was thinking about going to a studio, like booking a session and just taking all my files and just having them do it there. Like, don't record anything, but just
Yeah.
go.
Have them work with it.
Or like I put on Twitter like, yo, I need an engineer. Someone hit me up, and this was like 2-3 days ago. And like as the days went by, I guess people searched that shit. I need engineer.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
And then a couple of people been hitting me up. Actually, 2 people hit me up today. The first guy was gonna charge me like $75 per track, And the second guy was like, I'll do it for 50. And I was like, fuck, I'll give it a shot, at least to see how it comes out.
Yeah.
And then he's like,
Did
well,
they have samples or
yeah,
examples?
he sent me samples and shit. So that was the only reason why I was willing to even like.
They
go
sent you
through
like
with
the
it.
before and after? Like,
Yeah, the before and after. But I like me knowing music, I can just tell because he's a producer too.
Oh, okay.
So
okay.
I can tell just by hearing it, I can know how it's supposed to sound like and what mine sounds like how the drums are supposed to sound, how crisp the vocals are supposed to be.
Yeah.
Like just how.
When I hit up Victory, because I'm supposed to go like hit them up, have a meeting.
Yeah, because I want to do that too. I was gonna.
I'll hit you up and we'll knock it out together or something.
So
You know?
that sounds like a plan.
Yeah, I'm gonna wrap up the video. You want to say peace?
All right.
Shout out Victory.
Victory.
Victory.